thrilling adventures come to you as they...
Flash!
All right, that's enough copyright issues we can't do anymore. But anyway, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Saving Throw.
Woo!
Yes, there's so much excitement in the room. I am Scott Woodard. I am the brand manager and lead writer of the Flash Gordon, the Savage World of Flash Gordon role-playing game. And tonight, I am going to be leading these fine folks on an adventure on the rogue planet of Mongo. Hey, look at that.
Some red shirt. Thanks for the resub.
Thank you very much.
Hey.
Thanks for the resub. Thank you. So before I go too deep into everything, because at some point I'm going to explain to everybody what Flash Gordon is, I'm sure there's a few of you out there who are wondering, who the heck is that guy, Flash Gordon?
Because we all know. We all know, but you should explain to them, because we know, but
I do want to go around the table, and this is going to be interesting, because going around the table is totally different from the way you guys used to do it, because you would usually sort of do at an end and move down, but now it's like we're going to have to bounce
Where are you
going
to start?
Speaking of which, we are sitting at a beautiful Carolina game table tonight.
So pretty.
you can't see it right now. Oh, but it's nice.
It's
But
really,
it's
really
gorgeous.
pretty.
Kira, thank you for the
Yes,
resub.
thank you, Kira. So anyway, let's go around the table. We're going to have everybody introduce themselves and introduce your characters. And I also want you to tell me why you selected your characters.
Okay.
So yeah, why don't we just start over here?
We start with me. Hi, my name is Jordan Caves-callarman. I run Wildcards here on Saving Throw, which is our Savage Worlds Deadlands Reloaded show. And as much as I am an outspoken fan of Savage Worlds, I have actually never played Savage Worlds before. I have only ever GM'd it, so this is a new experience for me. I am playing Giacomoba, or Jacques to his friends, who is a giant. And I chose this character because my initial impulse was to go with the sarcastic robot. And I have played a sarcastic robot on another one-off on Saving Throw, so I thought I would stretch a little by playing the unintelligent, kind of just brawny giant. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Brawny giants are fun.
Now, also, it's super cold in LA right now, so I apologize.
This is what the mudslides did to you.
Yeah, I just came in from outside.
It's pretty rough out there. All right.
Hi, my name is Allison Arm. I'm an actress, longtime actress for about 17 years now, and I chose the shark character. I chose that because I was in a Sci-Fi Channel cheesy shark movie, and it was the best experience of my life, and I've been obsessed with sharks ever since.
All right, what you got to plug. Which movie was it?
Oh, it was called Ozark Sharks. We all played like a bunch of like hillbillies who like they go to this lake for a vacation, and all of a sudden like our grandma gets eaten by a shark, and we're all like out for revenge. I kill a shark with a firework at one point. It's fantastic.
Freshwater lake sharks?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Ozark,
Well, sometimes, sometimes sharks apparently swim to lakes, you know, for getting that coffee.
wait.
So that's the science part.
For
of the
like to
science
have their
fiction.
babies, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I said cheesy.
No, it works for me.
No, it was glorious. We had like a crossbow that like shot deer antlers. It was
Okay, I'm watching this tomorrow.
fantastic. Oh, it was.
Hold on, sharks swim into lakes to have babies?
I don't know. That part was like 2 seconds of the movie. They're like,
That's
people don't
science.
want to hear the science of
There's
it.
a whole
They
new
just wanna-
thing to be afraid of.
They just want to see sharks explode.
Okay.
Like salmon, right?
Yeah, they go back to where they were spawned.
So we have our giant, we have our shark man, shark woman, shark person.
I am just, any gender shark.
Over
I'll be a
here.
shark.
Hello, my name is Dylan Snyder. I am an actor, also long time. We date.
Gotta throw that in
And
there.
I have chosen the Lizard Man. His name is
Good luck.
Ythanir. I'm gonna go with that. But everybody just calls him Lizard Man or Lizard Guy. That's acceptable. I chose him because he looks very cool. We have this amazing art right here of him. And also the psionic powers. He has a few different psionic powers. That really stood out to me as like kind of an interesting mechanic to take on.
You said yes to Lizard Man before you even read the stats.
It was just Lizard Man.
I did, and then I read him before. I read his background and some of the others before I sent the email in. Just to clarify, even though yes, I did look at him.
You wanted Lizard
I
Man.
wanted to be a
regardless.
reptilian. Okay, that's it. So that's my story.
That works for me?
Yes.
All right.
And I am Jen Kretschmer. Hello. I am a TV producer, also actor. And I talk about DMing and D&D all the time on streaming stuff and play games online for people. And at home too, but you know, you can actually watch them when they're online. And I am playing Ryla, Lieutenant Ryla. She is a Hawkman, and I thought it was really awesome to be a double agent. I think that's really fun. And also, I have been craving playing an impulsive character for a while because all of my characters right now are very kind of calculating and, you know, let's sit down and think about this and come up with a plan. And I kind of just want to run in and smash things sometimes, or shoot things, as the case may be.
Well, is he anything like Brian Blessed's Voltan in the movie?
Down for it.
Oh, good. Excellent.
I'm down for it.
All right, so there's our cast of characters and our cast of exquisite players. So a little bit about Flash Gordon before we dive into it, for those wondering. So Flash Gordon... What?
I'm just sorry. I was doing some silent mouthing. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Flash Gordon is an 85-year-old superhero, basically. No, he's 84.
He's still spry.
He's very spry. As a matter of fact, it's 84 years and 2 days, because January 7th, 1934 is when it first premiered in newspapers across the country in the comic strips.
Very
So
cool.
it's kind of a cool celebration that we're doing this right now. So, Flash Gordon, Ming the Merciless.
Oh, Ming the
Oh my
Merciless.
God!
Wow, Ming, thank you so much.
I vow to destroy you, but thank you for doing this.
It's true.
So
Our
we'll-
Overlord is watching.
Be careful.
We'll
he's
get to Ming in a
merciless.
moment. So in the original comic strip, Flash Gordon is a polo-playing Yale graduate, I guess. I don't know, polo playing must have been very sexy in the 1930s.
Just didn't quite make it to the 80s. did
No,
it?
it just didn't do it. So, but anyway, Flash Gordon and his companions Dale Arden, who's a journalist, and Dr. Hans Zarkov, who is a mad scientist, they rocket off in a spaceship, basically in an attempt to deflect a rogue planet from crashing into the Earth. A mad scheme for sure. And once they get there,
I need this polo player to help me on my spaceship.
Well,
it's the only way.
it's kind of an accident as to how this all comes together. But anyway, so they finally get to the planet, and I'm not going to summarize the entire run of the series, but just when they get there, Mongo is discovered to be this sort of primeval world loaded with crazy monsters from all different types of eras, fantasy-type creatures, but there's also weird tech. There are rockets, there are laser guns, there are robots, and there is also a brutal, mad dictator at the top of it all named Ming the Merciless. Sorry, I get those confused every once in a while. Ming the Merciless, who just supported us. Thanks so much. And but
Jay
anyway,
Matthews, thanks for the sub.
thank you so much, Jay Matthews. So that's where it all began. And then it eventually spun off the comic strip pages into radio serials, film serials, novels, TV, cartoons, and of course the 1980 movie that hopefully a lot of you have seen with Sam Jones and Max von Sydow, and you guys just watched it. And it's just so awesome. It's going to be interesting to see how this affects
You
the
can
game.
get it on Amazon.
It is available on Amazon.
I talked to my dad about it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Does that count?
No, that counts.
Okay,
That
cool.
counts.
Well, we own it on Amazon, so you can come.
Oh, excellent.
Viewing party.
So yeah, Sam J. Jones plays Flash Gordon in the 1980 movie, and he wrote the foreword to our role-playing game, so that's kind of exciting. So it all comes full circle. So that's where we get to this point. The Savage World of Flash Gordon role-playing game. We just had a very successful Kickstarter. Thank you to everyone at home who supported it. And the PDF is now available through Pinnacle's website. That's PEGINC, peginc.com. You can download the PDF of the core rulebook and start playing right away. And that's where we come in, because we are going to play a little adventure on Mongo with the help of these fine people. So why don't we just dive into it, unless anyone else has anything else they need to ask? Wonder-
Let's dive in.
Oh yes, I've got to, apologies, I'm new to this. There's new technology at my thing.
Technology's awesome.
Oh, okay, excellent. So how do I phrase that?
Exactly how I wrote it.
Oh, okay, some red shirt. Okay, gives a sub reroll to me. So I get a reroll, right? Is that how this works?
Wait.
I like it.
Just
Thank you so
Scott.
much.
Okay.
And
You guys get to help out tonight.
Yeah,
because
help
J-
us out.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm
makes
just.
up the
Jay
rules.
Matthews, 85, gives a reroll to Jared.
Thank you very much, Jay Matthews, 85.
So, we want to explain how these work? Do you think everybody knows how these work?
I think. Well, I mean, yeah.
It's
we
a
can-
reroll.
We can re-roll a roll. with
You
them.
can give us rerolls.
You guys get to sit at the table with us, but you get to help us out, which is awesome.
Kind of awesome.
Or you
I
can
have
help
bad
Scott.
luck.
Yeah, or you can help me.
Help us.
The other thing too, obviously, before we get started, is for those familiar with Savage Worlds, we have to start out and give everybody some bennies. Does anybody have luck or greater luck. I don't think anyone does. So everybody's just
I
going
do
to
not.
get 3.
In
so
real life
No.
or in the game?
3 for you. 3 for you, sir.
Thank you very much.
3 bennies for you.
Thank you.
And 3 for you.
Woohoo! Thank you.
We have a few new mechanics as well that may potentially come up in the game, including the exquisite brass cliffhanger token.
Pretty.
It is very pretty, but if you threw this across the room, you could probably take someone out with it.
It's very heavy.
So it doubles as a
Extremely heavy.
weapon.
It does double as a
This is
weapon. So
useful.
yeah, if we get invaded.
What do we
or
roll
something.
for that?
So exactly.
2d4 damage?
We also have cliffhanger cards that work with that. If it does come down to it, and our players for some reason get into a very dangerous, pathetic, terrible situation, they can decide to flip that token and try to get out of it. And it can be a life-threatening situation as well. So I don't think
Can
that's
it be
gonna
a
happen.
minorly dangerous situation? Can it be to
No.
avoid
You
social
stub your
interaction?
toe.
Okay.
All right, so I think we're all set to go now. Everybody got their bennies. We've introduced everybody, so let's dive in. So these guys are all working for a sort of global rebel alliance called the Freemen. You are all unified in fighting against Ming the Merciless. It's Mongonians for Mongo for Mongonians. So you guys want to bring him down and return to a world of peace and prosperity. So you guys have been working together for a while. You all know each other. You have your very own rocket ship, which, give me a name for that rocket ship.
Ooh, combine
Team
all
effort.
of our names together. Sean, Jack,
The Dawn Blaster.
Don Blast.
Don?
Not the guy, not like a guy named Dawn, but like the time of day.
The
Like-
Dawn Blaster.
Like Dawn, like Blast the Dawn?
Yeah, like blasting off into a
we got
new
one
air.
DJ Regular.
Thanks,
so much.
thanks for the timely save, DJ Regular. Or
Discussing the Dawn
a
Blaster.
different name.
Anyone?
I think
It's
Dawn
your
Blaster.
ship.
Dawn Blaster's cool.
Dawn Blaster? I knew a Dawn
I
Blaster.
like
I went to high
Did you?
school with Dawn Blaster.
I mean, it can be like just named after a guy named Don Blaster. I mean, that's fine too.
It's not Dom Blaster.
Or if anybody
No, it's not
donates,
the
we can
Dawn
name it after them. Somebody wants to
next
donate
donator?
next
Yeah.
donation, we
Next
can name it
donator.
Next
after them.
donation, we can name it after the next donation. That's a good call.
Make it inappropriate.
Oh, excellent. And again, Dom, I'm shouting off camera. When do I acknowledge that?
You can say that it
Oh, so our
unlocks,
tier-
but you
our
don't
tier
tell
one has
them-
been
you don't have
unlocked.
to tell them what happened.
Cool.
Thank
Cool,
you guys
thanks,
so much.
Thank you.
But as to what is going to happen, that's a complete
Is
secret.
it a good unlock?
Maybe
So maybe
not.
not thank you.
Maybe not. So, but let's. So we have the
So
Dawn.
are we
it
doing
is the
Dawn Blaster, or are we
Okay.
going to name it after the next person who tips, like they,
Oh,
like
I
they
love
had
that.
I
suggested?
should probably
I
do
think
the
we
next
should name it
person.
Let's do that.
Next
Okay,
person
so we will
first.
name the ship after the next person who tips.
That's a good bribe. I like that. It works for me. All right. So the ship is at the moment. You're holding the spray can in your hand, thinking, pondering what it's going to be
Working
called.
on it.
All right. So we're going to start things off. You guys are in a place called Valkr. It's Valkr. It's to the southeast of Mingo City. Mingo City, you guys probably can't see the map, but there's the map. It's kind of small. Apologies. Valkr is a jungle kingdom southeast of Mingo City. Mingo City is the capital of Mongo. That's where Ming the Merciless lives. And you just happen to be summoned there via a contact, radio spaceophone contact by Dr. Hans Zarkov himself. You basically found out that there have been a rash of strange deaths that have befallen a small village in Valkr, just a few miles from the main palace. And you've been summoned to the palace to find out what's going on. That's about as much as you know. It just so happened that you were in the area, and that's why the Freeman called upon you. So you are in the palace, and you meet with, it is Queen Valkyr and King Marco, if I remember correctly. And they are briefing you and telling you that it was just a couple of days ago that James V.
Whoa,
1971, is that the name of our ship?
That's
Yes.
the name of our ship. It is
Lasting
James V.
forth on-
1971.
The name of it is Felicia's Grace, and you know why, Jordan.
Oh, okay. Blasting forth on the ship Felicia's Grace, which is the name
Felicia's Grace.
of James V's NPC's airship in Wildcards. So,
Oh, very
so
cool.
Felicia's Grace.
Felicia's
All right.
Has
Grace.
found its
We're on
way
Felicia's
to
Grace.
Mongo.
Oh yeah, it gets around.
Crossover episode.
Nice.
It could happen. All right, so anyway, so you guys are meeting with the king and the queen.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, absolutely.
What size person is the palace built for?
normal-sized people.
Okay.
Normal-sized Mongonians.
So I am stooping in the corner then.
Yes, our poor giant. He has some issues with human or Mongolian-sized items. So, yes, you're stooping.
Okay.
Although once you get into the palace, it's quite large. You know,
Oh, okay.
it's
So
quite
they
large.
spared no expense then.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'll stand up
It's-
straight.
you're fine once you get inside.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
a
a
few
little
of the
trouble in the
doorways.
foyer.
Sure.
Yeah. So they tell you that there was a strange incident that occurred a couple of days ago, and some people were found dead. And these people, the autopsies were conducted, and they discovered that all the victims had ingested some sort of an airborne substance. They had breathed something in. It was infected the lungs. It left a greenish coating of all their sinus cavities. And it also left them a strange network of greenish lines on their faces. And the doctors tentatively called it the Viridian Web.
Viridian Web.
So that's basically all you know. They do have the bodies in the morgue, if anybody wants to look at them. But the other thing that they observed was shortly before this happened, a strange black rocket ship was observed flying overhead, over the village, running on air compressor engines, meaning it was moving in a stealth mode. It was moving silently.
I'm sure it's nothing.
All
No
right.
way
Okay.
that those are connected.
By the way, we have a draw from the adventure deck that has been unlocked.
Ooh.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Jordan, you've done something similar to this in the past.
Yes.
Do you just have one card get drawn out?
I do. I have one. I roll a d4,
Okay.
and then whichever
Sounds
player
good. We can
comes
do
up
that.
gets the card.
And we're going to say that it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So you get this card.
Okay.
Hopefully it works for you.
Here's a parlay.
Ooh.
I call on the ancient rite of parlay.
Perfect.
All characters cease fighting and listen to the hero speak for at least 30 seconds. Others may only take defensive actions during this time. This has no effect on beasts or other creatures that cannot understand the speaker.
Okay, so she can use that at any time. She
Yes,
needs to?
absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome.
You can stop down a combat round. So yeah, as I say, there was another strange sighting shortly before these people fell dead of an unusual ship. If described, the ship is clearly Imperial, clearly belonging to Ming the Merciless's forces. And the only other thing you know is that it was seen heading back towards Mingo City. So at this point, that's all the information that you have.
Does anything ring a bell for me in terms of what I know about military ships? Were there any identifying details that I could know about the classification of it, perhaps?
Let's see, what do you have knowledge-wise?
Well, I am in the Air Force.
Yes, but with Sky City, your Air Force is winged.
Fair enough.
This
Figured it was worth a shot.
Do they have a ground force in Sky City?
a ground force?
Do they have infantry?
Yes,
Or
of
is
course.
everything in Air Force?
Most of it's yeah, but I mean they can walk on the ground.
Okay.
What's the equivalent of Marines, but sky ground?
Sky Marines.
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. We can still have you do a common knowledge roll.
Okay.
Which is just a smarts roll.
Okay. So I would just roll a
It's
smart
your
roll?
D6, and then you also
then
get
I
to roll
get
the
them
additional
up.
D6, which is your wild die. So you rolled a 3, which is a failure, unfortunately.
know
Target
very
numbers are
little.
4 in Savage Worlds for the most part. If you wished, you could always spend a Benny and re-roll that. It's entirely up to you.
I might as well get the information while we have people who have witnessed
Fair
it.
enough.
So
I'll take that.
I will go ahead and give that another shot. There we go. That's much
Ooh,
better.
You aced, actually.
That ace,
So
you
I will
roll
go
that
ahead and
again.
roll that
Add
again.
that to the total. A 10.
10.
So most definitely a success with a raise. From the descriptions, based upon multiple eyewitnesses, it is an elite Imperial rocket, and it's definitely based in Mingo City. There's no question about that. These ones are probably experimental, and they're probably they only fly in and out of Mingo City. So whatever that ship was, it came from the direction of Mingo City, for sure, absolutely.
I have a plan. I think we should go to Mingo City and find the ship and smash it.
I think this is an excellent plan.
Okay, so we're not going to worry about seeing the bodies.
Hiss.
You probably want to see the bodies, though.
I think
You wanna
that we
eat the
should
bodies.
see the bodies.
Okay, but
I
you
should-
can't put any of the bodies in your mouth.
This is true.
They're diseased.
No, the
probably
disease is airborne,
probably
so he
shouldn't
might
eat
be okay.
I will not. We should see the bodies
while we're here.
while we're here before we leave, because let's not come back.
No offense.
Fair enough.
To the
Okay,
king
To the King and Queen.
not a problem. Not a problem.
Your
Wonderful
palace is
home.
very nice.
Wonderful home, Marco. Thank
Little
you,
small.
Valkyr. But yeah, let's see these bodies.
All
What
right.
do we do to do that?
Well, they escort you down to the morgue, and you see that there are a series of these dead corpses, all of which have this strange network lattice on their face of these green lines.
Do we take precautions? Do we have?
If you wish,
I think it's wise idea.
Probably a good
If it is airborne disease.
they do offer that. They do have masks of some kind that you
I'm
guys
already
can put
wearing
on,
a diving
respirators.
helmet since I.
Yeah, and she's always
have
wearing a diving
water.
helmet that contains water, because being a shark being, she cannot be out of water.
Do they have a mask that would fit me?
Probably a towel or a blanket.
I'll take your blanket.
Now, as a giant, you're not
rip down the curtain.
outrageously huge. You're
Right.
just quite large.
But I'm very self-conscious about it.
Does anybody have medical or knowledge medicine or anything like that? So you're just poking him.
Is it underwater?
I just really want to look at them.
Get a really good look at these dead things.
Is there anybody else in the morgue that we could talk
There
to?
absolutely is. If you want to, let's see. I'm trying to see what you have. What would be a good thing for her to
Not much.
intimidation?
Yeah, probably not intimidating.
I think no, you're not intimidating them.
Just-
It's no problem. You basically are given carte blanche to speak with anybody down there, and they all know that they can share information. So,
Wonderful.
so they begin to sort of pour over this, and they tell you all their findings. The only other thing that you learn while you're down there that you did not know from the briefing upstairs was that all of these people were rather intelligent. They were members of upper society. They were teachers. They were scientists. They were people from the palace, but none of them, the people in that small village, succumbed to the illness, were just regular citizens.
Okay.
Targeted attack.
So we've been working with the Freeman for a while.
Yeah, you guys are pretty well.
Are we at the point where we might recognize if any of these people are also associated with the Freeman, or is there some way we could find out if the people that were killed are
the
involved
alliance.
with the resistance?
Insignia or
Not so much that, but you could certainly contact somebody with the Freeman and maybe show images. You guys have a Visiphone, which looks a little bit like a hand mirror, and it has limited range, but they can boost it through the palace. So you can actually show the bodies through that,
That
and
sounds like a
make
good
a
idea.
contact.
Are we contacting them?
I mean, I think so. They typically are pretty good at knowing what to do.
Okay, so
I'm in.
mix the content. I'm guessing my speech is probably a little hindered, so somebody else is gonna have to talk for me as
Just
soon
gonna
as I
hiss
start
the
pointing.
entire game.
It's a little sibilant, yes.
All right, yeah. I think let's contact and let's see who we're dealing with, like who these people were.
Yeah, it's very easy. They signal boost your transmission, and you contact a representative of the Freeman. They do identify that one of them was a known freeman who had assisted them in the past. But it's no one of enormous consequence. It's not some high-level member of the organization. It's just someone that they had relied on in the past.
Okay.
were they all human
Well,
or were they?
they're all Mongolian. Yes, they're all
Mongolian.
which is the native race of Mongo. So.
Do we know their jobs?
Yeah, well, the ones that are here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that you're able to figure out. Like I say, there was a teacher, there was a somebody who takes care of like bills and stuff like that.
Accountant.
Like an
Accountant.
accountant.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
So it's all basically people with sort of high level
White collar
positions,
type.
white collar. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think we gathered some good information.
Okay.
We established that it's most likely targeted attacks.
Well, as you find that information out, and the sun is beginning to set over Valkyr, you basically are alerted to the fact that that black ship has been spotted again.
Oh,
Where? Let's
I would
smash
like
it.
to see it.
It's over the same village. It's beginning to be seen over the same village. It's black. It's moving quietly. It's a few miles away, so to pursue it, you probably have to get into your...
Into Felicia's
What is
grace.
it called? Yes, that's it.
I think we should get close, and then I can hop out and go take a look.
Yeah, Mrs.
Let's-
Double Agent.
Do that.
Send her to.
And then we smash it.
Yes,
Good.
we will smash. There will be smashing.
Good.
You have clearance. You are able to take off if you wish.
All right.
Your rocket ship can also fly with air compressors, meaning it can fly with stealth mode, silent mode.
Let's
Who
do
flies the ship? It's probably not me.
Volunteers? Anybody with piloting?
I'm not good with
I mean,
mechanical
she
devices.
flies.
I-
She
I-
flies, and she also.
I fly myself. I do not fly ship.
Is this one of these self-flying ships?
Today it is.
It has
Yes.
autopilot.
Perfect.
I'm glad we sprung for that
Extraordinarily
upgrade.
lucky that today it is one of those ships that you can just punch in very,
I
very
only
basic
trust things that
information.
fly themselves.
Well, you just gotta press the red pedal.
Pretty much. But in this case, it's levers and gauges.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I can probably pull levers back.
This ship flies on friendship.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a Benny for that. Actually.
What?
You,
Oh man! All I need to do is
You
say cheesy
amused
things,
me.
and I
give me cover story.
Yeah.
If I get stopped, give me cover story.
Cover story?
Yes.
Okay, so if you get stopped,
Yes.
I mean, let's think about if you're a double agent. Maybe you can say that you were called in by the town too, or
Yes.
is that a bad cover?
Have the Sky City Air Force heard anything about these deaths, or is this only a Freeman known?
Well, I mean, it's since members of Sky City are all freemen as well. It's probably been known in certain circles. Although at this point, it's being pretty much kept under wraps. It only happened a couple days ago, so not too many people know that this is actually taking place.
I mean, maybe she could say that she heard she had some kind of lead on some sort of Freeman activity going on in the area, and she's just investigating. Or does that sound suspicious?
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah, I think they'll probably be confused enough by that to go with it.
I am not particularly smart.
Because I can't follow that at all.
All right.
Who are you working for?
I am.
Everyone.
You're a
Yeah.
double agent for whom?
I mean, can you just like get on the ship and pretend like you work there? Kind of double agent?
Probably not, because
Just-
I mean, is that?
You're not wearing an Imperial uniform, so probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Unless
could
you
she
were to
just-
say
It's
I'm
first.
a
It's
spy.
First Lancer's uniform. So.
Well, First Lancers are, yeah, they're like the elite military for Sky City.
You're visiting family. How about we go with
That
your
works.
friend? Gold,
my
gold
grandmother,
college
she
friend.
lived over there.
Yeah, let's go with that
He's
one.
small town.
Retired in the village.
Well, anyway, you're going to have to fly. You begin throwing levers, turning dials. Your rocket takes off.
With the
which-
stealth mode, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
And
basically
stealth.
you have to.
That's what I'm
activate it.
doing. It's the air compression.
It's like pumps, right? Yeah.
It's just a big bellows that I.
Steam comes spewing out the
Big
back.
elliptical.
Normally, it's sparks shooting out the back. A lot of big sparks. It's like a firework. But,
Perfect.
So you guys eventually get within sight of the village, and you can
I
see.
am going to then, when we can see the ship, I'm going to hop out of the ship and fly over to scout it out and be stealthy as I do so.
Okay. I'm not even gonna have you roll for that. You can open the door and head out. The ship is moving quite fast,
Okay.
so you may not be able to catch up with it faster than what the rocket ship could. But
I'm going to just try and get whatever
you can
I
still pop
can
out.
without kind of outing the ship.
right.
I'm going to catch whatever I can from it. If I can't get much, I can't get much, but I'm going to do my best without being seen and without getting our ship seen.
Okay. Well, it's now dark. There are some lights, but they're very, very dim on the black ship. Red lights, just tiny little flight lights. Yes.
I see in low light.
Yeah, they're
Can-
bright and clear for you. You
Okay,
have no
cool.
problem here.
Cool.
Just tell me when to throw the levers to keep behind it.
Notice rolls from everybody. So everybody give me a notice roll.
4.
I see fail. Oh,
4
it's-
and a 6.
Those both.
Ooh,
of
you
those-
aced both
Thank
of
you,
them.
Omni
Nice.
Crux.
Thank you.
Omni Crux.
what's up,
Much.
Jerry? How
Thank you very
doing?
much for
Much
the donation.
appreciated. You get to roll those again.
Both of these.
Yeah, both of them and add the
Because I
totals.
aced them both.
And you're going to take the highest total.
I
Another
can ace
4.
this again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay,
now
so
an-
I'll just keep rolling
Yeah.
this one.
That's now an 8. And that is
A
10.
3, so
oh,
I
it's
got,
3. It's 11.
I got an 11.
So it's a success with multiple raises.
Wonderful.
2 raises, right?
So he's definitely observing the
or
ship for us.
1 raise.
One raise.
One
Success with 1 raise.
Yeah.
Almost.
Because
almost.
Did you
I-
succeed?
yeah.
No, I got a 1.
Okay, so the only one who succeeded was over here.
I'm throwing levers.
I got a 4.
You're lever throwing.
I'm very
You're
good at
peeking
it.
out the window though. So.
Yeah.
And you got a 4. Okay, so you succeeded as well. You noticed that a door underneath the ship actually popped open, but you couldn't really see much up beyond that. However, you saw this phosphorescent, greenish, glowing cloud of something start pouring out of the bottom of the ship over the village.
Oh,
Okay.
I wonder if that's related.
Are we still going the right way? I haven't heard anything in a while.
Lever now. Okay, so we notice gas-ish particles coming out of the bottom of the ship.
You noticed that.
I notice and I tell all of you with
Perfect.
hissing.
Crud.
Okay,
Smash now.
what do we do?
We gotta stop it.
Well, first of all, everybody gets a Benny.
Perfect.
Thanks for our beloved viewers.
Ah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you
guys.
so
Thank you
much.
guys.
so much.
And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
3. You actually get a +4 to a skill of your choice.
+4 at any point, so I can
Yeah,
choose
you
later.
can bookkeep that and just write that down and
Oh,
we'll do it
awesome.
later if
Yes,
you wish.
please. Thank you
So
guys.
thank you so much.
Very nice.
All right, so
Oh goodness. Team talk. Here we go. What are we doing?
All right. Do we want to try to? Does she want to maybe try to board the ship, see what's going on? Do we want to go into the town?
We should warn.
Let's blow it up.
No, we should not
we
blow
should
up town.
go
We
down
should
to the
warn
village and
people.
tell them that Seth
Everybody
is going.
should
I
hide?
should not see anybody because everybody's scared of me.
Or you run around the streets, scare everybody back into their homes, and then they'll be safe.
How likely are they to kill me?
And what if he scares them out of their homes?
That's true. They'll all run away.
You can fly down really quickly. Maybe you should let him know while we
Yes.
blow it up.
And is there anything on board the ship that I can help use as masks to help distribute amongst the town?
probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell them to seal doors and windows.
Do we have
As
any
much as
onboard
possible.
weapons?
You mean rocket
Is
mounted
our-
on your rocket?
yes.
Absolutely. Yes, you have cannons.
Are we gonna
Just
try
saying.
to blast the ship? Is
What?
that a good idea?
Possibly. While we're all here, before you leave, should we try and blast this
While
ship?
you're alerting the town, should we destroy the ship?
I say we do it.
Okay.
My stance
Let's-
is well known.
Try
All right,
it.
so who's going to fire the weapon? And you're going to go down on the ground.
Well, I might be better to fire the weapon first.
What skill are we using?
So you
Is
have
it-
to go
is it
back into the
shooting?
rocket.
Well, I couldn't have had the conversation if I hadn't returned to the rocket.
Oh, fair
So-
enough. Good. that works.
I
She
still had to
hadn't
go
go
back.
back yet, right?
Oh no, I had gone out to
She
go
flew out
try
and
and
then
look.
came back.
She jumped out.
You left the door
Sorry,
open.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, I went out to try and look and
She's so
scout.
quick.
So
I mean, I noticed this from the rocket.
I am very stealthy.
And her movement is very natural. I mean, flying to Hawkman is like walking. So
Okay.
what skill
So
is
what's-
being used to fire the weapon?
firing. We're just going to go ahead and say it's shooting.
Shooting. Okay, then I should do. I shoot
You
things
should do
well.
that. I have no shooting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
I do
Just
things
you.
well.
just fighting.
So basically, this there's a. It's almost like a periscope with a guidance targeting system on it. So that drops down from the ceiling. You can look through there, and you can line up on the rocket ahead of you and take a shot.
Okay, and okay, and
So
I'm
just
shooting
gonna have
and
you shoot.
I don't need to
roll
worry
your
about
shooting.
steady hands either, right? Because that's not at play here. I don't need to worry about
No. You're fine in your rocket.
just straight up shooting. Oh, heck yeah!
Ooh, 8 explodes, aces, and so +5. All right, so you definitely hit with 2 raises in this case. So you're gonna the way we're gonna do this is we are going to roll. I'm going to have you roll damage as if you were firing your basic weapon, but I'm going to be applying it in a different way.
Okay, so my basic weapon is a light pistol.
Light pistol. So
2d6.
right, go ahead and roll that.
5.
Okay.
Ooh, GM math is happening.
A little GM math. So you fire your weapon, but unfortunately it misses. but it's just enough to alert them because they see the blast come through, and they kick on their engines and head towards Mingo City. You know exactly which direction they're heading in.
No surprise there.
Now that they're gone or moving, now we should alert this town, right?
Yes. I
So-
put on mask before we land.
Okay.
Because we
We can all probably land now, right?
But wait, we could chase them and blow them up.
We cannot go fast enough. We must warn people.
Okay. You guys are the ones with the plans.
She is one with plans.
giant, okay?
Before this gaseous cloud makes it to the bottom, which probably has already killed a few people, let's get down there and stop it. From
Fair point.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's go and alert.
Preparing landing bellows.
Every ship mechanic.
Yeah, and actually, when the ship comes down, it has to spiral slowly down, and then it just hits the ground. No damage, of course, to it, but that's just the way they land here. You guys can pop out. You could even land in the middle of the village if you want. It's perfectly fine. There's enough room. And when you get out there, people are just sort of going about their evening. There aren't many people out because the sun has gone down, so most people are in the local tavern or in their homes. But there are a few.
We go to place with most people. Is Tavern?
Yes,
We go
absolutely.
to Tavern.
What's the name of that tavern, by the way?
We want to have the next person to
Next
donate.
person who donates. will be
Next
the-
person to donate gets to be
Name
our
the tavern.
Name the
Name
tavern.
of the tavern.
All right, well, let's head there.
It's that tavern with the sign that's in darkness right now.
And it's
wonder if
strange
that
because
light will be
there are
fixed soon.
what appear to be sort of like electric lighting, but the architecture of the village is very much medieval. It's sort of
Very
an
cool.
odd mix of technologies.
Okay.
Nice.
And you hear music being played at a local tavern. But there are still people milling about on the streets too.
So anyone we
And-
pass on the way to the tavern, I want to yell at them to get inside or they're going to die.
and to put on mask. Put on mask.
Exactly
Seal
like
doors.
that.
Seal windows.
Wrap a towel around your head and get inside or you're going to die.
Cover your face and run!
Says the giant. Says the random giant in our
I'm
village.
trying to be helpful.
It's true.
And if anyone does not listen, I'm gonna point to him and say, "Otherwise, he eats you."
Yes.
Shall we just start
That's
running
a
around
fantastic
screaming you will
motive.
die?
Most people just run away.
Right, yes. I can also cast
She
fear
does not eat
on
the ones
everybody
with-
and they will run because they're extras.
Just cast fear.
So
You have you basically have about, I'm going to just say 3 minutes, because above you can see sort of this sparkling greenish.
how long is
Missed.
time?
Should we all split
What
up
is
to
passage
different
of time here?
areas?
Shiny,
Shiny
Professor,
Professor.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Shiny Professor, are you giving us the name of our tavern?
Yes,
there a
that's
tavern
actually our
name?
big question. We still don't know the name of the tavern.
We can't head to
It
the
is the
tavern.
Shiny
We're not
Professor.
close enough
The Shiny
yet.
Professor Tavern?
It might be the Shiny Professor Tavern.
The Shiny Professor.
I think that's a really nice sci-fi
very
tavern.
nice
I love
tavern.
The shiny professor.
You see a lit sign that says the Shiny Professor.
Maybe
Especially since
if-
we've got a lot of like intelligent people that we're dealing with here, and
Very good.
scientists doing creepy stuff. Shiny Professor.
it may
works.
be formerly known as Shiny Professor
All right.
Tavern soon.
Let's
Yes.
let's run
We'll
to
keep
let's
an
run
eye
to the
on
tavern
this.
and let's
Okay, what were you saying? You said 3 minutes
you have
passage
about
of time.
3 minutes.
What
where
is-
before it lands.
Yeah.
How fast is passage of time?
I always forget what it is.
We're not in combat. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
no-
like 6 seconds
It's
per
usually
combat
6
round.
seconds
But
per
like,
round.
But I don't think you have to worry about it there. I'm just going to. You'll just see me turn that die.
Great, thank you.
Cool.
And
GM
we were
Fiat passage of time.
landing, did the bellows of our ship affect the cloud at all? Did it distribute it, or
Ooh, very interesting. It may have actually. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and say yes that it did.
okay?
It seemed to have sort of made it into a donut of green haze. So the central part, I don't know, maybe a donut of green haze would be delicious. But the central part has been pushed aside. That's right over the heart of the town. So now it's sort of on the fringes, but it's still the
So
same.
there's
how
still
big is
in
this
danger.
donut? Is it like covering the whole like town, or
No,
is it just like in the town
city
square?
Yeah,
Okay.
the town square.
So it's a little more targeted.
Yeah.
So
I said city, village, but
okay,
All right, let's go to
so
the tavern.
we're
and
going to
talk.
the tavern,
Yeah.
the Shiny Professor Tavern.
Yes.
Okay, so we go to the tavern.
you walk into the Shiny Professor,
Great,
which appears to still be named the Shiny Professor.
wonderful. And
we
somebody
see?
who has better talking skills does the talking.
There are a lot of people there. It's definitely the place to be on a Friday night.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Definitely the Shiny Professor Tavern.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
No, that's fine.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Does anybody have a plus on charisma?
No.
I have a
You have
minus on charisma.
You have a minus.
Yeah.
I have
You
just a
cannot
0.
I'm flat
Really
too.
fit through the
Flat
door
too.
very easily.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I just scare
You would
people
probably
too
have to
much,
get down
so-
on all fours and sort of crawl through.
I can try talking to them. Should I talk to the staff first, just so that I don't like cause mayhem in somebody else's tavern? Like
There's no time. They gotta put towels around their faces
Okay,
right
I'm gonna
now.
Go to whoever the bartender
You
is.
have plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bartender and I'm just gonna let them know. Should we not give away our cover of who we are with?
Why don't we just tell them that
Resistance?
there's like
Hey, there's a danger
there's
outside.
crazy green stuff coming
Yeah.
down and it's about to kill people.
Okay.
So
all right. So
yeah.
I'd like to talk to the bartender.
You are still in Volker, and you did just meet up with the king and queen.
Okay.
So if you
Okay,
would've
I'm gonna
mentioned
go to
that,
the bartender and I'm gonna say, hi, we've just met with the king and queen and they have advised that everyone in the village get inside immediately. There's an airborne virus going around and then everybody should cover their faces with towels and be very cautious, block all doors and windows, and get inside immediately. We have very little time.
If you don't, I'll eat you.
Okay.
Perfect.
That was excellent. The eating part, not so much, but it might work. Most of the people, well, the person you do tell, she blasts what sounds like an air horn, which gets everybody's attention immediately.
Perfect.
And then she makes an announcement. And give me a notice roll. Everybody give me a notice roll.
What is my notice again? Oh, my notice is terrible.
I critically fail.
Ugh.
Remember, you get
Critically
to roll your d6 as well.
Ooh, okay.
You always get to roll the d6 roll.
I aced,
That aced, the 4 aced. So you
and I got a 7.
Okay, that's definitely a success.
3.
So you failed, I think.
Yes.
So,
5.
a 5? Okay, so the two of you, what you notice is that the people in this establishment don't really seem to be the upper echelon of society. These are dirty farm workers, laborers. You don't see anybody in finery, in robes or
might
anything
not
like
be
that.
affected by this the same way that the last place was. Who are most intelligent in the area? You have scientists. You have
Are we asking the bartender this?
yes.
Okay.
The bartender says, well, all those people, they kind of just work up at the palace.
Crud.
Okay.
We're in the wrong place.
Well, why? Well, then we have to wonder why the ship was targeting this town if it seems like it's not as much of a hub for those sorts of people. I mean, they could also just be inside, probably not out at a tavern late at night.
Still, one of these people could be working on night school and getting a degree. We can't be too careful.
Don't judge a
Put
book by its
towels
cover.
around your head.
So a few other people seem to respond to you, and they put towels or put rags over their faces.
Thankfully, they had towels with them.
Well, napkins. on the
Always know
tables
where
and
your
things,
towel
right?
is.
Yes,
Right,
exactly.
it's an important rule.
42.
So
Do we want to
do we want to close the tavern windows?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe shut the door?
Shiny Professor just gave you a reroll.
Thank you so much, Shiny Professor.
Hey, hey.
Should we get back to our ship before we're blocked into this tavern, or do we want to hide out in the tavern and ask more questions?
You have one more minute.
Yeah,
did
we have
we,
one more
did
minute.
we take any towels from the ship? We have masks, right?
We have towels around our
You
faces?
didn't really have masks. You didn't have respirators or anything like that in the ship, but you could have grabbed
When we were
cloth or
looking at the
bandages
bodies.
or something.
So are we holding our breath and running to the ship?
No, I didn't we have something when we looked at the bodies at the palace?
Yeah, they loaned you some
My
stuff
biggest
there.
question
You may
is-
have kept that. I'll say
Yeah.
you kept that.
Yeah, my
Great.
biggest question is, are we safe walking from the tavern to our ship?
If you go quickly.
Okay, so the 1 minute doesn't matter as much as long as the tavern door is closed?
We go fast, and as we go, excuse me, I will fly above you guys and beat my wings to try and displace the cloud the way that the ship displaced it.
And you're wearing whatever.
Yeah, I have
okay.
my mask on.
Yes.
Okay.
So Ryla takes off.
Okay, I wrap my towel back around my face because I held on to that.
You've had to tie.
So
your
we're
feet
heading back to
together.
the
Yeah.
ship right now.
And we run.
Okay,
Okay.
Cool.
You've warned. Some listened, some didn't.
okay.
But
At least we did.
Tell your friends.
you
Yes.
okay? So you run to the you run back into the ship.
And then when we pass on the way, I'll shout out my same customary, "Get back inside or you're gonna die!"
He'll eat you.
Yes.
You get back inside, and your spaceophone is making like a pinging sound, like a.
Hello.
You're up in the sky.
Oh, we are not back to ship?
So I
Well, I
answer.
thought you were
Hello.
going up and.
No, I was just as they
Oh,
were
as you
walking.
were going in?
I mean
Okay.
their umbrella.
Very good. Okay, so then you're all in the
We're
ship.
all back in the
Great.
Spaceophone begins to alert.
So now, hello.
Hello.
Hello. You see static, and then it breaks up, and then you see a Freeman that you've worked with in the past, who is definitely an ally of Zarkov, and he says, "We've tracked a ship. We have tracked the ship. It is definitely heading to Mingo City." And we are fairly certain, based upon observations from the powermen of Mingo City, these are the people who operate underground in the subterranean levels of Mingo City, that it is going to a place at the base of Mount Dominance. And Mount Dominance is the dead volcano upon which Mingo City sits.
Wonderful.
So you basically have just been told where that ship may be going.
I have a plan. We find the ship at the base of Mount Dominance, and we smash it.
I agree with this plan.
So that's
Yeah,
one for the plan.
I think we should,
Go to-
take
go to
off and
Mount
go
Dominance.
to the
Always
base of Mount
smash.
Dominance.
Smashing.
Yeah, let's
Smashing. Yeah, that's very good.
let's set the course.
All right.
Do we need to warn Beckett Palace?
Do we need to let the palace
You
know
can
that-
contact them through your
Yeah, can we talk
yeah.
to the
Phone?
Visiphone?
Yeah. The Visiphone is the handheld device.
Spaceophone.
Spaceophone is the ship-mounted.
Of
It's
course.
the deluxe
Okay.
model.
Can we just like send a little telegraph
42
with them
inches.
like, hey, heads up, Mount Dominance.
Quick text.
Little heads up. Little heads up.
There's
All right.
poisonous gas coming, so look out.
One thing you do notice is that
The bard.
It's the bard next to
Thank
it.
you.
Oh,
Thank
very
you,
good.
bard.
One thing you did notice is as you were taking off, the ship's systems indicated there was a wind picking up. So it's possible that it might actually blow that stuff out of the village before it affects anybody.
Okay.
What luck.
Possible.
Cool. Well, we should head to Mount Dominance anyway.
Okay.
Regardless, check out the
So you
ship.
guys, you head off. It's pretty easy to get there. I mean, you're going to Mingo City.
Okay.
It's advised that most of the journey be flown on regular engines, but then once you get a little closer, because Mingo City is loaded with screens and defenses, that's when you will fly low and use your air compressor.
Perfect.
engines.
Great.
Which you do. Your journey is more or less unaffected. Your arms, because they are so massive,
Yes.
are fine, and they get you there. But you didn't actually have to do that.
The whole time. Right. I rested for a little bit.
Or did you realize you didn't need to, and you still
I did a few curls while I was waiting.
But anyway, so you eventually get up to this point, and your scanners, which work at least on your ship, thanks to Dr. Zarkov, you can actually scan infrared, and you see on the ground the outline of a rocket ship, the heat signature of a rocket ship.
So, we're in stealth mode, right?
Yeah.
We're air compressed engine.
You're still visible, but your engines are silent.
Right.
So,
right.
how close are we to other people that could blow us up besides this one ship? Like, if we went into battle with this ship, would they have backup nearby?
You don't know at this point.
Should we just blow up this ship right now with our blasters?
Yeah, my question is, are we just blowing it up immediately, or should we investigate a little more to make sure that, like, 17 ships don't, like, come out of nowhere and attack
Yeah,
us?
how far away from Mingo City is Mount Dominance, or is it in Mingo City?
Mingo City's on top of Mount Dominance.
Oh,
and
crud.
You're at the base of.
So
of
Okay.
if the city gets a distress call from the ship, we're probably
They got
getting
help
chased.
nearby, yeah.
All right, so maybe we'll save the smashing. Maybe we should
Or we can do like a silent smash,
just a quiet smash.
a stealth smash.
I can talk to Major, find out if I can get the information.
Okay, I like that plan.
I'll keep us hovering.
Jock smash.
Do we want? Are they landed? Do we want to?
Yeah, it's landed. It's on the ground.
Can we stealthily land and all go investigate?
Absolutely.
That way we can
Yes.
all check
Also,
it out.
do we have the electrifying field weapon on our ship? Like the electrified clouds?
No,
From,
you
no,
don't.
we do not have that
Not on
weapon.
yours.
They have that weapon.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are expensive.
You can't afford it all.
We picked to have the
Resistance
elliptical,
is poor.
obviously.
We got this.
Okay, cool. Just asking.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
so let's find a safe place to land the ship stealthily.
There are clearings.
Perfect.
It's mostly forested down there.
Cool.
But there are some
Let's go
clearings.
hide
So
our
let's
ship.
land
let's
the ship.
land and deboard.
Okay.
Just a nice silent little descent.
We have spun into our
A little spiral
Fortunately,
there.
you're under cover of night, which really works well for you guys.
Perfect.
Okay.
But once you get out, you are in a forest, a little clearing in a forest, and all you hear is just jungle sounds, or forest sounds,
Okay.
not jungle sounds.
Can my low light vision help us navigate towards the ship?
Absolutely, unless you guys want to use light, but I'm guessing you probably
Yeah.
Probably
won't.
stay stealthy. I can.
She
Yeah, it says that I
navigates.
can see.
We'll just
in
all put a
deep
hand on
dark.
each other's shoulder and keep her in front.
Yeah,
Little
does anybody
conga
else
line to the
have
ship.
anybody else have any benefit for dark or dim lighting or?
I do not.
No.
Yeah, it says I can see in anything that's dim
Yeah,
and dark as
she's-
if there was no.
Yeah, you're fine. So she can lead you, no problem.
Nice.
Sweet. All
And
right.
your eyes adjust to it eventually. I mean, there is some starlight overhead.
Well, everybody conga line up. Let's head towards the
Dun,
ship.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
I'll take the rear.
All right. Let's go to the ship.
All right.
Let's kind of scout it out.
You can move through the brush, through the trees without a problem.
Okay.
And eventually the black ship, you can at least see the silhouette of it comes into view.
How big is it? About the same size as our ship, or is it smaller
It's
and
a little
sleeker?
bigger.
It's bigger.
And it's
okay.
not necessarily sleeker.
Okay.
It looks like, if anything, it might be almost like a tanker, like something that would carry a load.
Okay.
Should we look at the ship and see if we notice anything?
Try a notice roll.
Everybody give me a notice roll.
You got it.
And this is visual, so if anybody has any visual issues.
I failed.
This is all,
Come on. 4 and
that's-
6.
Yeah, those
Oh,
both A's.
double A's.
And
Are,
you failed, right?
are we at any kind
Oh,
of
you did
penalty
C.
for darkness, or?
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a penalty
And
for
then
the dark.
Add
Okay.
3 and 2.
Okay, so you got a 7 or an 8. So the 8, that's a success with a raise.
Cool.
And because of your vision, there's no penalty on this particular roll, so you're fine. There's just nothing there. There is just, oh, hey, look, Dirk
Hello.
Portley.
Dirk Portley.
Thanks,
Portley.
Thanks for the
Thank you.
research.
Oh, 13 months, that's awesome.
It's a huge one. So this is what you notice. You see the silhouette of the ship. You can see some detail. There are no lights at all. It's just sitting there quiet and dark.
Oh, that awesome roll just to see that there's no lights on?
Are there
Okay.
any lights on it?
There are no lights on.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so that means that they're probably either asleep or they all deboarded. So we could probably go.
Now I
Get
think
on the ship.
I'm gonna go up above and look and see, get a vantage point from above.
Okay.
See what I can get from up there, if there's anything.
It is still nighttime, right? It is still very dark outside.
It is, yeah. It's
Okay.
it's only a couple hours into the night.
Okay, so
Dirk Portley gives a lovely reroll to Jordan.
Thanks, other Jordan.
okay, so she's going up.
She heads up.
Do we want to board?
I want to try to sneak on
Do
the
we
ship.
want to sneak on this ship?
I think we should all
We
try
should
and
all
sneak on the
this
ship.
Okay. So if you want to go up, we want to get in.
Okay, we'll deal with you first.
Perfect.
Up you go. No problems with your flight. You don't see. Well, yeah. Go ahead and give me a notice roll, but then give me at -2 because it's lighting condition.
So 2. I'm gonna go ahead and reroll.
Okay,
Thank you again for the
a
reroll.
good choice.
That did not help.
You can always spend a penny if you want to try again.
Or do you want to use one of my rerolls for it? I have 2.
If you would
We can
like.
Can we
share,
pass them
yes.
around?
Let's do
Yeah.
it. Let's
Sure,
do it here.
let's do it.
Teamwork.
Fingers crossed. Don't screw this up again. Oh, did not help again.
Oh. Well, the only thing that you spy, which was unusual and not necessarily viewable from the ground, is looks like a cave mouth. Up against the base of the mountain, where it starts
On
to
the mountain.
slope up. It's about 100 yards ahead. But you
Okay.
don't see any light. You
Okay.
don't see anything else.
So
Okay.
in that case, they probably deboarded and went inside the cave.
Do we want to still board the ship
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like rip apart
Absolutely.
everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just destroy the inside of the
Because
ship.
if we
down
start
to
stealing
reunite
parts,
with
they
it.
can't.
You're
Jack,
back down.
Yeah.
Jack, smash the inside of the ship.
Jock smash.
All right, you could say please, but sure, I'll do it.
So
Is there a large rock nearby?
There's always large rocks
Okay,
here.
pick up a
Grab
large
Grab a large
rock and
rock.
let's get in
manifest
this
large
ship.
rocks. Let's enter the ship. Let's try and board the ship.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, everybody's going to have to give me a common knowledge roll, unless you have some specific
Uh-oh.
inside info about rockets or Imperial rockets or Imperial methods.
Common knowledge roll.
That's just your
is
smart roll.
Otherwise, we're just doing smart
A
rolls.
D4. What? My character is
Oh,
an
nice.
idiot. 4 and a 6.
Yeah.
I aced both.
2
So
and
you
a
got a
5.
5.
2 and a 5.
Right? 5? 7, sorry.
2 and a 5.
So you succeeded with the 5.
I got an 8.
Oh, very nice. Success
I
with
have
a
7.
raise. And a 7?
Yeah, this was
So
both
we've
of
got
these
lots of
aced.
success.
I
Everybody's
have 2
succeeding.
7s, in fact. So
2 7s. Well,
Yeah.
1 is all you need.
yes.
And love is all you need as well.
Aww.
Oh, that's nice. Anyway, and you had a raise though, right?
Yes.
You didn't have a raise? I don't think you did have a raise. Well, you had
no,
a raise.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how to operate the mechanism to open up the ship. You know exactly what part to break to open up the ship.
I've studied it well.
Smash with rock.
Smash. It's a good plan.
So it's up to you. You guys can wrestle out and figure out who wants to go first.
have a rock. So
Do we want to break?
I could.
Do we, want
Do
to?
we wanna
wanna
get
do it
in stealthily
quietly? Let's do it
first?
quietly.
Let's open quiet.
Could be someone.
Okay.
You're
I
Just to
open
make sure,
quiet.
we'll make sure there's no people, and then we'll start smashing.
I'll keep the rock then.
We do it her
Just
way.
hold on.
You never.
He's been waiting this whole game to smash
No,
something.
no, it's fine. I can wait.
We will
We'll
smash.
have opportunities for
Soon
smash.
we will smash.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, it's basically it's a
Open the ship.
fairly complicated series of little dials with numbers on them. And you have to sort of adjust it, but you know how the clicks work, and eventually, clunk, you hear it pop, and the door comes.
An Imperial Mongo ship locked by a master lock. Great.
That's high tech on
Like you
Mario.
do.
But it's tricky because you gotta go one way and then back past the other way and then back. I use a rock.
So the door opens.
Great.
Perfect. All right. So
Enter
we're
ship.
stealthily, yeah. Let's
With
observe.
stealth.
Is there usually an alarm system on these? No. Okay.
Good.
Yay.
Not on these.
All right. Let's observe. Let's inspect this.
Great.
All right. So
Perception.
you open the door. If
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, we enter.
you enter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock at the ready when we open the door, just in case.
Just in case, rock on standby. You step inside the ship. It is pitch black inside. Nothing is operating. Everything has been shut down. All systems are off.
Can we feel around for a light?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's actually a pull chain.
I would like to pull that chain.
Yep. A couple
Was it a
lights
button?
flicker on, and
Bottom opens.
We're all dead.
nope, lights flicker on, and you're inside of the hull of an Imperial ship, a scout ship.
Perfect. Can
Close the door behind us.
is there a
Clunk.
manifest? Is there some sort of passenger manifest or cargo manifest?
Yeah, you could probably find something. I'm going to say that you.
Search for a manifest.
Okay, I'm not even going to have you roll for that.
Great.
You're able to find that there is an inventory of supplies and weaponry and all that kind of stuff available.
Let's hear it.
Fantastic. We are looking for the crazy
Can we
green
read?
gas.
The only thing that stands out is a thing that just says deadly dust.
Deadly
Deadly
dust.
dust.
Okay, at least
So
we
now
know
we
what
know
it
what
is now.
we're dealing with.
More straightforward
green
name
donut.
than Viridian Web, because I didn't get that at all.
I really
Deadly
like calling
dust.
it the green donut, though.
Okay.
Cool.
Now
All right,
we know
so
that-
are there any other rooms on this ship, or is just one big
No,
area?
there's like your ship. There's a galley. There's the sleeping quarters.
Okay, so
there's
should we
storage.
explore the rest of the ship just in case?
Yeah.
To
should
make
we-
sure.
Are we
Yes.
spreading out, or are we all going as a team?
It's not that big.
Okay.
It's more like you're in an RV.
So let's all just kind of walk around.
Oh man. Okay.
Are we looking for
It's pretty
anything
tight.
else
I mean,
other
there's
than a manifest?
it's a little bit bigger than that.
Should we check
I mean,
the cargo? I mean,
is,
do we need
is
to?
it crazy idea to steal ship?
Steal
No,
the ship?
because then we can fly it into the side of the mountain and smash it more effectively.
Or take deadly dust up to top of mountain. And
That's not a bad idea.
Give me-
We don't have any
notice
deadly
rolls.
dust.
Notice rolls?
Is there?
Yeah, notice
we
rolls.
don't know if it's there. Might be there.
You got a 6.
I have a 4.
I got an 11.
Oh, nice.
Got a 5.
5, 4, 11. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So yeah, we have 3 successes. What you do notice as you're poking around in there is that there is a large tank, which has sort of a poison skull and crossbones thing type on
It's
it.
deadly dust.
And there's a gauge on the side, and it says 0.
Okay, so we cannot.
Looks
poison
like they're
them.
fresh out.
Can we poke a hole?
Yes,
Can we
it's
poke a hole in there?
Oh.
in their
Oh,
tank
yeah.
and leave.
I like this
Like a
idea.
pinhole
That way, when they try to
size.
fill it up, it'll
Backfire.
gas them all.
Does anybody have a?
I have a fork.
I have a sword.
I have a no.
I have a
not,
spear.
It's not a fork.
How
it's
about like a ray gun or yeah, that might be better.
Got a rock.
I think you have a light gun.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's,
light
it's a light
It's
pistol.
a-
Can we
light
search
pistol,
the ship for weapons?
That would work.
Can we search the ship for weapons?
Yeah, you can do that.
Maybe they left a. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to find the rack. There are a couple ray guns that are
Cool.
mounted up.
Can I pick one up
Pistols.
and shoot a small hole in the tank?
Sure.
Cool. Do I need to roll anything for that?
I'm going to say no. And so you pull the trigger and it burns a hole in the side of the metal tank.
Good plan. I
Go.
like this plan.
They're gonna die now.
We just murdered people. Yay!
We're good guys.
Yeah, no problem doing that. It's point blank. You shoot the gun. There's nobody around.
Perfect.
It just makes a zap sound.
Cool.
And
Are we
Great.
stealing any other parts from the ship or trying to destroy anything so that they can't take off?
Yeah. Do we want to try and disable the engine or the ignition sequence or
just
something?
Pull something so that they can't start the ship.
All of those things.
You want to smash with rock?
I would love very
with
much
rock.
to smash with
There.
a rock.
it is your time to shine.
Yes, everything's coming up, Jacques. So yeah, I just want to smash up their control panels. Like basically anything that looks like it would be important to the flight or operation of this ship gets a rock.
You've pulled enough levers on your own ship to know what's a valuable instrument.
Yeah, I know where their
So-
stealth levers are.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
We are only means of escape.
There's lots of breaking and smashing and giggling.
And now we should like
But I
He's
do it on
where
the
he
down low.
shines.
I wrap my
Do it
towel
so
around
well.
my rock so I can smash it in a
It's
muffled
a
kind
stealth
of way.
rock.
Yes.
stealth rock.
All right, perfect. Yeah, you just smash away.
Cool. Then we should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
let's leave.
There is cave up top.
Let's.
It's on the same level.
Oh, same level.
Yeah.
It's not up.
It's like, imagine this
Out
is
and
the
around.
rocket, and it's parked here, and over here, 100 yards away, is the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
And there is a dirt road that leads up into it.
All right.
It's
Shall
cave
we?
road
Do
on
we
this
wanna
level,
go up
not
to the
up
cave?
ahead.
We should definitely see what kind of operation they
It's
have.
probably where they
I can
went.
climb walls, which I feel like would be very beneficial to not walk in the straight because who's
You can
gonna
maybe
look
climb
up?
up and
Do you
like
want me
search
to
in or
climb up to the
something?
top and
Oh,
go search?
do that thing where you climb on the ceiling of the cave. And everyone doesn't look because they don't think anyone's going to be on the ceiling.
It's
You remember
true,
when
that's
you
the
did
thing.
that one other
That
time?
one time.
Yes.
I like this idea.
That time when we adventured before.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a good
It
cave
was good
thing.
plan. We were successful. We did not die because we are here.
Right.
So you're going to scamper?
I'm going
Okay.
to. It's scamper.
The mouth
is
of the
that-
cave is more than adequate for your height.
Yes.
You can stroll right in.
Okay.
Perfect.
So,
I
lizard man, lizard man.
scamper to the top and enter the cave.
Okay, cool. You scamper up the side there, and you have no problem. There are no stalactites or stalagmites here.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I don't know if anybody would have. Yeah, I think a notice roll. No, I'll tell you what. Common knowledge roll on this one, especially for the
Both of
common
mine
knowledge
suck,
roll
so.
for the lizard man. You guys aren't really quite in the cave at this point, so just give me a common knowledge, which is a smarts roll.
Four.
Nice.
I have 6.
There's absolutely no question about the nature of this cave. It's a lava tube, an old dormant lava tube. You can just tell it's got the shiny obsidian material on the walls and porous lava rock. So.
Sure. Okay. So we enter in through the cave. We go further into this lava tube.
Is there any like sign or indication of activity or like machinery or anything coming from inside of the cave?
Are we all in the tube now as well, or is it just him?
If you all want to go in,
So does he give us like a? It's clear,
Yeah.
and we all go in.
I hiss.
which you can see.
I can see it because I can have low light.
I visibly hiss.
The other
I
thing
heard
too-
it, but you hear it and see it.
The other thing too is, despite the fact that this appears to be a dormant volcano tube, there's a strange sort of orangish glow inside. So there is a little bit of lighting in there. It would be considered dim.
Dim.
Does it look like a fiery kind of light?
Should we be nervous?
I mean, it could be, but there's no warmth radiating from it.
Good. Okay. Good.
Good.
Not a fan of heat.
Let's stealthily
Nakuk is a very
Stealthily
cool
go in.
thing.
I didn't ask when we landed, but do I have a responsibility to report to the major yet?
No.
Okay.
You're on vacation. You're still on Christmas
I'm on leave? Okay. Just making sure.
As you walk in, you all notice this without even having to make a roll. Scrawled on the side of the wall, just inside the cave entrance, are 3 words. It says, "Beware of T-Sack." T-S-A-K.
Beware of T-Sack.
Good advice.
S-A-K. Great.
Any spaces in that?
Just beware of T-S-A-K.
T-S-A-k.
There's
Great.
no periods or anything. It's just a word. T-Sack, sack, however you want to.
Does that mean anything to any of us? Is that a word or
Do we
name
know
we
that?
have
Should
encountered?
we have
Well, let's see
smarts
if
to
you.
know?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a common knowledge roll on that one.
Oh, yes.
Aced?
Oh my gosh. Double
Ace.
ace.
Aced as well.
Aced.
Nice.
These
I
dice.
have-
I think it's the
Nope.
table.
14.
I also have a 14, and we have the lowest smarts at the table, I think. Knowing stuff.
It's
Double
it's
raise.
common knowledge. It's exposure to things.
Yeah.
Oh, obviously, she's
Street smarts.
You've heard stories. You've heard stories that when Flash Gordon, shortly after arriving on Mongo, yeah, there you go.
Can't say that part.
I wasn't gonna sing it, but supposedly there was a story that Flash shared with the Freeman about him and Thun the Lion Man doing battle with a beast that they later found out was called T-Sack. Supposedly a giant lizard creature. It's
Cousin
It
of
sounds
yours?
oddly enough like the Rancor, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. Yeah, no, we go.
We're
way
not going to
back.
infringe on that.
We're
IP.
not gonna. That's a different space opera. All right. Okay.
Okay, so giant lizard type.
Yeah.
Beast.
Supposedly they encountered this giant beast in caves beneath Mingo City.
Now,
You may be standing in the very cave.
did we know it was the T-Sack or a T-Sack that
You
they
only knew
encountered?
that it was. People said that they fought T-Sack.
All right.
So it's probably a name of beast and not like a species.
We don't know.
We don't know.
It's
Another
been
knowledge
lost to
roll.
time.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for a giant lizard creature.
Are we
Not
assuming?
him, though.
Are we assuming that everybody from the ship is somewhere in this cave, or are we just walking into like?
Do you want to give me a tracking roll?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Where is that?
If you don't have it, you can roll it as an unskilled attempt.
It's survival, right?
Okay.
Is
No,
that
no.
is that or is tracking a separate thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tracking
Yeah,
is a
I
skill.
don't see that on
It
here.
It's
always
D&D.
has been.
Does anybody else have tracking?
No.
Or am I just
Okay.
doing?
I'm just
All right,
curious.
what do I roll?
It's unskilled. It's a D4. You still get to roll your wild die, but it's a -2
Okay.
because it's
Unskilled?
Ugh.
Mm.
Okay.
Here,
You want to roll
use a
it?
re-roll.
Okay. All right.
Thank you,
Wait, is it? We can all do this since none of us have tracking, right?
You can, yeah, absolutely.
Should we all
If
do
you
this
see-
since none of us have tracking?
Maybe she just didn't say she was going to do that, so suddenly she's down on the ground poking around in the dirt.
That one I got a 5 now.
So you would get a 3.
3?
Yeah,
Is that good
that's-
enough?
No, you still need to have a success with a
What are you
4.
doing?
All right. You want to go for it? Tracking. Let's figure out if we're walking in to find anybody who was on the ship, or if
Oh.
we're just walking to see a
Do
big
I
beast.
have any multiplier for getting a higher vantage point when I track?
If he like
From
is
the-
looking from the top
from
of
the
the
ceiling.
cave.
Here's the thing. The ground is very hard, and it's sort of gravelly and rocky. And the ground outside was flattened, hard earth. So this is why it's tricky to see if anybody walked through here. Looking at it from a distance, I don't think you would have a benefit.
So I'll stay on the ground and try this then. What is it? What do we do?
It's okay. So nobody has tracking, so it's an unskilled attempt. It's a D4
Great.
-2, but you also get to roll your wild die. So it's just a
Okay.
-2.
I aced that. So
He got a
Ace.
I got
7.
a 5.
Oh, you
5
got a
total.
5 total. You succeeded.
This doesn't. I got a 6, so I got 4.
-2.
yeah,
Success.
-3 with the -2. I aced the 4, the D4.
Right. Oh, okay.
And then I got a 1. So
Oh.
it's 5 -2 is a 3.
3. So you didn't. You didn't
Did
do
not.
it. So the
But
2 of you didn't, but the
not
2 of you did.
succeed.
Most definitely, you see boot prints. Fairly recent. Sort of scuff marks in the rock and the gravel that head into the cave. you don't see anything really exiting the cave except for what appear to be bare feet, like Mongolian or humanoid bare feet footprints here and there, going in and out.
Lizard guy, you see the little feet.
And I
then
need you to give me a notice roll.
3.
Okay. You don't notice anything else.
Great.
That's probably fine.
That's okay. My range of my psionic abilities here, just a side question, it says smarts ×2.
Yeah, so it's going to be your smarts die roll, or the die type that you have there,
Okay.
which is a what?
D4.
So it's 4 times 2.
Great.
So 8.
Oh,
And it's
nice.
squares.
So it is 8.
It's squares, yeah. So we're
Okay.
basically using inches at this point.
Okay. So what is the approximate distance for 8 there?
Gosh.
So
It's
technically one
changed
square
a
is
little bit.
a yard,
Right.
but I always make it 5 feet. So it'd be like around 40 to 48 feet.
Right.
And this is not line of sight, right? Is this line of sight?
With this stuff?
Yeah, with all this.
Some of them will specify.
It does not.
Okay. But it's the tunnel that you're in is quite large at this point. It's a huge cave mouth, and
Really
it just
quick.
goes off into darkness.
What is our plan here? What are we trying to do? Are we trying to like
You were,
attack
you were,
them?
well, you were
or-
told that obviously something strange happened to that village. People died. You need to get to the bottom of it and find out what happened.
Yeah, so are we spying on them or are we attacking them? What's going on?
It looks like some people wearing boots came in this way, but I don't think they came out. But unless they were wearing bear boots, because that's going in and out.
Okay.
So
Could it be they come in, they try to go rest, take off shoes, and then need to run out?
turn into bears.
Could be bears.
Bare feet, not bare feet.
B-A-R-E.
There.
Turn
Okay.
into bears.
And they turn and run away. Is attacked, maybe?
True, but we didn't see anybody outside of the cave.
I think we
This
should
true.
keep going and figure out if they're turning
Let's
into
just-
bears
so
or not.
should- if we-
Stealthily enter a little more and see what we're dealing with.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can scout ahead.
Because if it's a lot of if it's a lot of them, we're not going to want to run in there and start attacking or like
Yeah,
start
you
throwing
can
range.
fly. It's very very
attacks.
high
Okay,
in here.
I
It's a
can-
huge
Maybe
cave.
maybe
Yeah,
you
you can
sneakier
fly yourself
people
in.
should go.
Yeah.
Not the
So
giant. Don't
continue
send the-
continue inside, scampering, flying, and stealthily walking.
Okay.
I want to hang back further because I am less stealthy than all of these guys, I imagine. So I don't want to cramp their style, and also I want to make sure no one's sneaking up on us from behind.
Cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
You're covering all of us.
Notice rolls from everybody.
5.
Yay.
2.
10.
10.
I'm the only one watching our rear, so I will spend a Benny to re-roll
Okay.
that.
I'm a rear watcher.
That's the exact same roll, just different dice.
enough.
So
You looked extra hard,
yeah,
but didn't see anything.
I keep getting distracted by those bare feet, and like I'm figuring out, what's going on with the bears.
Well, the thing is, you weren't looking, you weren't hearing, you were smelling. So for those of you who succeeded, you smell, and it's very, very clear to you, because you succeeded, right? You got a raise to it.
Yes. I did not raise. I
You didn't
got
get
a
raised, but
5.
you did succeed.
Yeah.
But it's in your case, it's definitely a smell that you are attracted to, and it's the smell of burning or cooking meat.
All right
You
now.
smell like this. Right?
He does.
Lizard?
I smell with my tongue. Yes.
They smell with the tongues.
You're gross.
I'm also checking the temperature. Okay, so it's meat. So somebody is cooking, probably.
Or
inside.
being cooked.
You didn't necessarily notice it when you were first entered the cave, but as you were moving in, it started to become a little bit more prominent.
Excellent. Do we want to continue further and try and see them without
Let's-
them seeing
Let's
us?
figure out, if we can stealthily sneak up even just one of you guys as well and figure out how many we're dealing with, because it sounds like, they probably took their boots off, they're chilling, they're cooking dinner, their ship's off and like not guarded at all. So I think that if there was few enough of them, we could catch them off guard and maybe take all of them out. But if there's too many of them, even if we have the element of surprise,
I
don't
have
think we're gonna take them
confusion
out.
as well.
You have confusion?
I have confusion to give them in case there are too many.
Why don't we send one of you guys ahead just to check and see how many of them there are, and then we'll figure out a plan from there, because confusion would totally help, I think.
I'm hanging back and I can tell they're talking, but I have no idea what they're talking about. But I'm from the distance in the shadows, I'm nodding like I'm a part of the
Should
group.
I scamper ahead?
I can
Yeah.
stealth too, so.
So you're flying still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we both want to go? So that one of us can stealth better? What's your stealth?
Or just in case one of you guys
Oh, she
rolls
should
a
go.
really crappy notice.
You see a rock sort of fall past you, and you two start to feel the ground shaking a little bit. And you start to hear cracking, and rocks are starting to fall.
Should we get out?
It feels like there's a tremor happening. And I need agility rolls from the two of you first, because you're on the ground, and there are rocks now beginning to fall from the ceiling. So, as a matter of fact, what I need to do is give me 2 agility rolls.
Okay.
And I need you to succeed at least on one of them.
Okay.
Do not die.
Let's try. Okay, that's a 4 on one agility roll, and a 4 on the second
All
agility
right,
roll.
you dodge out of the way just
Nice.
fine.
4.
Oh, okay, no problem. So you dodge
Okay.
out of the way as well.
Cool.
But these rocks are falling down from the ceiling. They're not exposing anything. It seems like it's possible there's a tremor. It's not necessarily unheard of in this part of in this area. You also have to give me an agility roll. You're holding on for your dear life, so I think you're okay. I'm not going to actually have you roll.
Okay.
You're part of the problem.
Yes.
5.
5? Give me another one. Fingers crossed.
5.
You're fine. Okay, so there was a tremor. It could have been worse if anybody had gotten hit. These rocks are pretty large. Tier 1 was unlocked. The environment was against you. There was a little tremor that just came through.
Yeesh.
So,
So did
Thank
you
you so much.
just try and rocks fall, everyone dies?
Yeah, I think
maybe.
there was a rocks fall everyone dies attempt.
just a little one.
Wait, so they unlocked a rocks falling?
They did unlock a rock fall at one.
You guys,
Hey,
you
now.
almost got us.
Yeah,
You guys
almost.
got to give us more re-rolls if you're going to be making rocks fall on us.
Do people die if they get hit by rocks? Or
No, there would have been some damage.
Okay,
heroes
cool.
never
So
die.
I'll.
I mean,
I can heal you guys. It's cool. I have that. Just saying. I sit over you, laying on my hands, and talk to you, and you get better. So
I'm taking that entirely literally.
yes, that's actually yes.
laying on his own hands.
I will lay on your hands and speak with you.
How you doing?
He's done it before. It's very soothing.
All right, let's
Okay,
see how many
All right,
soldiers
so-
we're dealing with.
So,
So we
the
continue
tremor
on.
stops. It
Great.
fades out.
I whip back around since I'm furthest back and just make sure our opening is still clear. Like rocks did not fall and obscure our way out.
Partially block just sort of a corner of it. But that's
Okay.
about
We're
it.
still fine.
Yeah.
I can move those rocks. No
Yeah.
problem.
And smash.
Yeah.
He is bettering them. We are fine.
Okay, so we do you just want to continue on, or do you want both of us to?
You still smell that.
I can go ahead and try and
Cooking.
look. I'll fly over
Do
and
it.
try and do a flyby.
Okay. Fly through. You move at your normal
Stealthy.
pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's easy. You can even re-roll that if you want.
Oh, yes.
Boy.
All right.
Wow. There's no way anybody can spy you where you're up there. And
Who's pulling our
delicate
Turned
fluttering
I
of the
pull my own
wings.
levers.
Just it's like a little angel. And you come around a corner, and you see a little campfire. He's down on the rocks, and but there's nobody. You don't see anybody present there. But there's just a little campfire with a spit and some kind of an animal cooking over it.
Small animal,
Yeah.
not human in
No.
size.
No. From
Okay,
here,
good.
it looks like no larger than a squirrel.
Someone's cooking dinner.
Appears that someone is cooking dinner. Yes.
Can she
Okay.
see how many people there are, or
There's nobody in sight.
no one inside?
But there are. It's sort of
Tent?
in a little. There could be a lean-to there. Yeah. It looks like maybe sort of a crude lean-to.
Okay.
So like people could be inside of that.
Oh yes.
And are
Okay.
there other exits out of the cavern, or
It continues.
continues
yeah.
on?
It continues.
But at least in that clearing, it looks like we're not up against an army at that point.
No, it's just a little nook, little campfire.
Should we should we all go in and approach this lean-to with our weapons?
I'm wondering if we could catch it on fire,
We don't know who's inside.
flush them all out.
This is true.
We don't know
Or
what's inside.
what's inside?
What's inside?
Okay. I mean, is there any chance of it being something good if the ship is parked empty outside? I guess just in
We
case.
don't know.
Is there any way? I mean, you just rolled a really great stealth roll, so does that mean that she could peek inside of the tent without being seen? Could she look inside the tent without being seen?
Probably not. It's low to the ground. At least if there's an entrance, it would be low to the ground.
Okay, what's the plan, guys?
Do we want to see who's inside, who or what's inside
Before
the tent?
smashing.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
what if
so,
it's an innocent?
So let's all approach this tent, weapons drawn,
Surround it.
surround it,
weapons
and
drawn.
open it up. Sound good?
Okay.
I pull out my axe.
Where did you get that?
It's been strapped to my back this whole time.
All right, I have a sword.
Okay. Yeah, I have
See,
a
what
fork,
do I want up first?
Okay.
a trident fork,
Yeah, it's a two-pronged.
bident
Yeah,
fork.
I don't know what you call the.
I guess.
Yeah, trident,
A
Biden.
fork.
A
I think it's
bident?
called a fork, actually.
A fork.
I kind of like Biden.
I just like picturing you with an actual fork.
I think you're making
like
that
just
up.
a little
Okay.
fork.
A long fork. Okay. So we approach.
All right. As you walk up there, I mean, unless you guys all want to make stealth rolls.
I am on the wall.
So he's above. You're still flying.
Can we all make stealth rolls to try to
You
peek
can
in
go
there?
ahead and make a stealth roll if you have stealth.
Sneak.
I'll try.
Otherwise, it's an unskilled attempt.
Stealth. Oh, D8.
Fours. Got a 4.
Okay.
8.
Oh, that you can roll that. That's aced.
4.
12.
12.
Okay.
Stealth.
I'm gonna take the failure because I feel like it's on brand for me.
Yeah.
So
But you're trying.
I'm trying
Oh,
very
you're
hard.
trying.
Yeah.
Clonk, clonk, clonk.
Do we want to?
No one can see me.
Reroll.
I have them. I can.
He's got it, but
just-
he wants to. He wants to go with it. He wants
Okay.
to go with it.
I'll be in the back though.
All right. So, but you succeeded admirably. You walk up there, and what was the? Were you just gonna smash it open or kick it open or?
I just want to peek inside since
peek
I got a
inside?
really good
Okay.
stealth.
Yeah. Peek
Yeah,
in.
she's like you don't even know where she is for a second. She's out of your view, but then you catch her almost to it. You peek in, and there's a figure in there. One.
One.
You see one person, and you hear very soft snoring.
Oh, okay. So we've got a sleep.
What's in the tent?
There's a sleeping person.
That's enough. You see him sit up quickly.
Okay.
He says, "Who's out there? Who's out there?"
Do we recognize the voice?
No.
Can we tell an accent? Do we know like? What kind of
No,
person are you like?
not really. I mean, if anything, it sounds like just sort of a standard. Somebody maybe who grew up in Mingo City.
I'm going to head down, gesture to them to fall back, and say, "Patrol!"
Nice.
Interesting.
I like this. Okay, so we all hide.
Great.
She's going in.
I get higher on the wall and hide.
And you see.
I try to look nonchalant, standing in the
behind you,
middle of
Rock.
the thing with a giant axe out.
I will try and keep his gaze inside the tent and not at
Okay.
the giant.
Well,
outside the tent.
you see him sort of very slowly start to crawl out of the tent, it's a lean-to, and he's trying to put his hands up.
Who are you? Identification, please.
I'm Enoch.
Enoch.
Oh, Enoch. Gotcha. Okay.
You know Enoch? Because that means nothing to me.
Sorry.
Do you?
Bizarre. No, coincidence. No, I don't know him. I'm just.
Oh.
I'm still.
I
hiding.
thought from the way that you
I am
responded that you
hiding.
did.
Just Enoch is. It's
Common
my cousin.
name?
It's,
Oh.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Okay.
No,
My
it's not-
mistake.
it's
Wrong
not ringing
Enoch.
any bells.
Yeah. No.
Is he military?
No, he is in what looks to be rags, pretty filthy from head to toe. However, you are close enough to see that despite the fact that he is a Mongolian, he's bald, he's surprisingly young. I mean, maybe in his early 20s. And you kind of feel a little smitten. Like you realize that this is a pretty handsome looking guy, despite the fact that he's in rags and smells of poopy and is filthy. But you can see the charm. There's something about him.
Little.
Yeah.
Do any of us notice that she is becoming smitten with this Enoch?
Seduce him for information.
I don't know. I'm a little distracted by how smitten I am with Enoch.
Are
He's
we
got a
all
way about him.
Question: Are we all smitten with Enoch?
No.
What are we all into?
That's
Because that wasn't on my
time.
character sheet.
No, for some reason it's just there's something about him. You know that look.
Feeling like this is dangerous.
Little-
Ding, even though it's a little tainted.
Hold on, let's see how this plays out.
All right.
In
Next move.
Do you like a woman in uniform?
She went with the aggressive approach.
Despite
It
the
is me. What do you
despite the
think?
lighting, just the flicker of a small campfire and the filth on the face, and you still see maybe he blushes a little bit.
I make a note of where he hangs out.
This is my hovel.
He's lovely home.
Welcome.
Thank you.
What brings you in my cave?
Patrol. It's very exciting.
Patrol.
Do you want to ask
Do
if
you
he's
ask if he's seen
seen
anybody?
anybody come through? 'Cause
Maybe
if
people
there was
with
a lot of boots.
bare feet.
His feet are bare.
Oh, okay.
Wait, his feet are bare feet, or they're just bare?
They're bare.
Wait,
wait.
Up,
Are
wait.
they bare feet?
Okay, he checks out.
They're
has
bare
bare
feet.
feet.
He has bare feet.
Okay, so let's see.
B-A-R.
Let's
Should we
see if
find
he's
out if
seen
he's seen
anybody go
anybody?
by.
So, Nick, how long have you lived here?
I've been here for, gosh, I've lost track of time. A couple of years now.
Do you get many visitors?
No, that's why I live here.
Ah.
Nice and quiet.
Is it always quiet? Anyone recently?
There's the tremors sometimes. There's some monsters, but they don't bother me.
Do I need to be aware of them?
Well,
It's
I
different
would-
patrol than I normally take.
I'd be aware of T-Sac.
Where is T-Sec?
Oh, he's way down there. I just don't go that way.
Oh, but patrol needs to go through, they say.
Well, you look pretty brave to me.
It's true, I am very brave.
And we've had reports of boots just going in this general area.
I have backup.
Giant in the corner, just screaming. There's boots though.
Knowledge question is: are there such things to cloak? Are there cloaking devices in this world? Is there some sort of like invisibility?
Something that the army could have
You don't
used.
have any science, do you? But I'll tell you something.
No.
I'll tell you something though. You have mind powers, and you know that there are ways that people can cloak themselves.
So even if Enoch didn't see anything, there's still a possibility that an army went through.
But people with your abilities are pretty rare.
He was also sleeping. So it took us like screaming across the cave to wake him up.
Sure, yeah, I remember someone doing that.
There also was a tremor, and he seems to have slept through that as well.
Yeah.
What causes tremors?
It's just the way the mountain is. It's old. It used to be a volcano, you know.
It's true, it's lava tunnels, old lava tunnels.
Yeah, but it's cold.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. Many, many years.
It doesn't seem like.
It'd be warmer with you, though. But.
Whoa, calm down, Enoch.
She blushes a little.
Here's what I'm wondering. Do we want somebody else to talk to him? I'm wondering if he has some sort of like charismatic thing to where he's going to be able to convince her of
like any
his
kind of
story.
mind control thing or
Well,
charm.
she is smitten with him, and he knows this. Do we want somebody else to speak with him?
You guys have minus in charisma, so if anybody would
I
probably
have
be me.
negatives. Yes,
Okay.
that'd be you.
Can I go talk to him and
Yeah, sure.
just see? Sure. All right.
Ryla, come here, I have a axe question.
Is that gonna throw
About-
our? Is that gonna throw our cover though, since she's pretending that she's patrol? I'm shadowing her.
Well, he's seen other. I mean, he's
Okay,
seen you
he's
guys.
seen the rest of us.
I'm
But
still
he
on the
hasn't
wall.
seen you.
No, I'm still chilling
hard
in the
to
background.
miss,
I don't
though.
want him to see me. He's gonna get scared.
You're
I'm
still
ready
trying
to
to
kill
look
him.
nonchalant.
And-
Yeah, I'm just handing my leather armor pocket.
All right, I'll just go up then and say, hello, Enoch.
Through your bubbly.
Yeah, a few of us have seen people entering the cave. We just wanted to know if there was any suspicious activity or anything you heard, maybe didn't see, just anything else that could help us.
I'm sorry, I didn't see anything. I was sleeping.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been asleep?
I don't know, a few Mingo minutes.
Okay. Do you just
Common
take
knowledge. How
naps?
long's a Mingo?
I don't know why he looked at a wristwatch.
Do you? Yeah,
That's how he measures Mingo minutes.
Freckle past the hair.
Question.
Normal minute, but it's
Were you-
better.
How do you measure time? I mean,
Don't think there are wristwatches on
Were
Mongo.
you
There could
sleeping?
be.
Were you sleeping while cooking your dinner?
Yeah, I prop it up there, let it cook, and I'll have a little nap.
How large was the animal?
It was a squirrel size.
It's about that big.
That big?
Okay.
Is it? that
You're not
that
supposed
size
to leave
animal
your
would
oven
cook
on
very quickly.
unattended?
So, are we believing this? Like,
It's a
does
little-
anything about this guy seem suspicious while we're, like, does he seem earnest in his answers, or does he seem like he's
Can we
holding
roll
something
anything
back?
to see, like
Hmm.
just a general observation?
No.
Notice?
Or
I would say
maybe.
notice. To see if there's anything suspicious about his activity or behavior.
You can do that. I'll have you do that. Yeah.
Notice rolls?
Yeah, just give some notice rolls.
5?
5 for
Four.
me.
No, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Here's a question. So back at the ship, we have this beautiful infrared scanner. Did we want to maybe scan the mountain and see if there were other infrared signals? Is that something we can do?
It wouldn't penetrate the rock. Do you
Can
know
we
that?
fly into this cave?
No,
Okay.
definitely could not do that.
All right,
right.
should we just continue further on into the cave? It doesn't seem like Enoch has any answers.
Guys,
for
I'm
us.
starting to think this guy is just a cave hobo.
We're investing way too many roles
No.
into this cave.
I must
No
go
relevance
report.
whatsoever.
That she has a crush on. She just has a crush
I
on
must
this
go
homeless.
report on
Can I
patrol.
eat Enoch, the cave hobo?
You
Do not
could.
eat him. He is handsome.
Just get his busy phone number and let's just.
All right,
going.
let's head further into the cave.
I do want to
phone
eat
number.
somebody before this game is over, so let's continue.
I linger for a moment as they all clear out. I give him a kiss on the cheek before I leave.
She now smells like hobo poop.
It's just her mouth area, though, so it's fine.
Cheek. Quick check on the cheek. It's relatively chaste.
It takes a little effort to get past the smell. But
She seems pretty
maybe
committed.
for the next time you shower.
is pool in cave, yes.
So the mission of the campaign has now changed to getting mouthwash.
So we continue,
Hygiene.
we continue on into the lava tube. So,
Yes, and
continue on.
the other
I'm
thing
still
too is
on the
as you move away from him, just before you exit the ring of sort of the glow from his little fire, you still see that there are boot tracks on the ground that lead further into the cave.
So they
So he
kept
probably
going.
slept through it.
Yeah. All right. So we just wasted a lot of time talking to a homeless
or
man.
he,
We did not waste time. He is handsome.
He's not homeless, he lives in a cave.
He's very happy here, clearly.
should we have checked for like a radio? To see if he was just gonna report
If
into
he's like a-
if he's like a first line watch.
That's not a bad idea, just in case.
I could have eaten him. Is all I'm saying.
I don't know.
Not eat him.
I think we're spending a lot of time on the cave hobo, but just in case.
Just in case. Can I just?
Before we walk further into the cave, just quickly check around his tent.
Yes.
Are we
Okay.
allowed to check around his tent?
He seems fairly protective of his belongings.
Can you
okay.
distract him with some
With my hawk lady wiles.
Yeah, okay, can she distract him while one of us just peeks inside?
I've still not been seen by him, so if I can
So,
just like chill.
how
in
long
there.
have you lived in cave?
A couple of years, I said.
Yeah.
I just needed to get away from it all, you know.
Okay,
Can I?
what are you rolling?
What can I roll to get inside of this tent? I'm still not seen by him. Stealth roll.
Stealth.
Stealth. 4.
Do you need a reroll or anything?
It's a success, but as you're crawling down, he seems to be reacting as if there's something to you.
Okay, I see that. And I want to try and make a cooperative roll to aid his stealth roll by distracting Enoch.
I'm going to have you do that because it's extraordinarily clever.
Okay, so but I'm not gonna. Can I use a different skill other than stealth to help him
How about
with
just
this?
rock smash?
I mean, if you want to throw something, or how did you want to?
Just maybe strength for throwing.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get behind her in his line of sight and try and mouth, "Get her number. She wants you to ask for her number."
So roll for a wingman.
Okay.
And can I make that conceivably a stealth roll?
That's not really stealth.
You're right. It's pretty overt.
I think it's going to be more like a smarts thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's
And
not
as a
good.
matter of fact, we're going to do it as an opposed smarts roll.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna spend a penny to re-roll that.
Okay.
I hope there's something important in this guy's. All right, a 5. Okay, that's probably pretty close to the best of what I'm gonna get from smarts.
So I'm giving something away here.
Okay.
Okay. So he got a 5. What did you have?
I had a 5 as well.
That's 5 as well.
But I am also talking.
But I'm not saying what I gave away. You probably know what I
Yeah.
gave away. Anyway, yeah, he looks at you, but he still seems to acknowledge that something up there. Maybe he's wondering if there's a creature up there or something like that.
Can I confuse him?
Confuse a cat with what?
Confusion.
You can. You confused
Confuse
me,
him with
but
confusion. Your confusion works too well.
Okay.
so you basically, the way it works is you're going to commit your power points. So you're going to subtract that number from your total right now. They're wasted even if you succeed or not.
And how would I?
How does
succeed?
he go about it?
Well, let me take a look at it.
Please.
Actually, do you mind taking a look
Sure.
at that? And see if you can figure that out quick. So
Okay.
you're still talking to him though. He is pretty fixated on you, despite the fact that he got distracted by something.
Flirt
on the wall.
harder. Gosh.
Flirt
We're
harder.
depending on you.
Okay, so you're just gonna spend 1 power point, and then you're gonna make. I think you have a skill called maybe arcane background psionics or something.
Yes.
Psionics, yeah.
So you're gonna make a roll with that, and if you make a 4 or greater, you've succeeded at shaking him.
It has no numbers.
You don't have a.
You should have a skill.
Psionics, D8. Got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So it's going to cost you one power point,
point.
whether you succeed or fail on this roll.
Cool. I
And
do
he's
that.
definitely within range. Yeah, this is the one where if you want to confuse anybody else, but
Yeah, but I
you
don't
don't want to
need
confuse
to.
your friends.
All right. If I get a 4 or better. 6 and a 2. Let's go
all
ahead
right.
and pop that. I
Another
love it.
6.
Ooh, another 6.
Okay, so now.
Another
Oh,
6.
Another
gosh.
6.
A 3. So I get
21.
Yeah, so he's at a -4 now to resist confusion.
Okay.
'cause
Oh, confused.
And his resist it's a smarts, I think, isn't it?
I think it says. I
Does
think
it
it's.
have it on there?
what? I'm sorry.
No, let me take a look at the card.
Yeah, please do.
Sorry.
I
Actually,
overlooked that part. Yeah.
Take a
Okay.
look at that.
Smarts.
Okay. Well, and it was minus.
-4.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm going to actually spend one of my bennies, which I will.
Hey now.
Oh.
Hey now.
Uh-oh.
What's going on here?
Okay.
Oh, it's worse.
Utter failure. All right, so it works.
Confused AF.
Yeah, he's confused,
Great. Now,
completely puzzled, has no idea what's going on.
I enter that tent and scavenge it.
Okay, give me a notice roll. But you have, how long does confused last? Does that give a duration on there?
I keep overlooking
I know,
that stuff.
you're looking at that kind of stuff.
Target must made. No, it does not say.
No,
I have the
duration.
book here. I
Okay.
can
It
just
says
look
it's
in this.
Instant confusion. Hypnotic lights, brief illusions, loud noises, instilling confusion in the
Well, you tell me exactly what happens with your confusion. That's what a trapping is in Savage World. So basically, you dictate how it confuses the person.
It confuses them in the sense that in their mind, all they see is like crazy sights and noises. They just look like
They're disoriented.
they're crazy,
or-
disoriented, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
He's basically he's instantly shaken, essentially.
Yeah.
So
he's
how long does
just
shaken
so
last?
Until he
overwhelmed with-
rolls to unshake, which is typically more relevant in combat. So
Right.
like outside of combat.
Yeah.
Okay, like a minute or
Enough
two.
time for you to scout.
We're
Yeah,
gonna say
I
that
can-
We're
I can
going to
get
say you
through
have enough time to dive into the
Yeah.
lane.
Okay, so notice roll.
Reroll. You think? Right.
Thank you, sir.
Good call.
Come on. Seriously?
Do you want to?
Do I want to?
Does anybody have any shared?
I mean, I have 4 of these. Do you want one?
We can't share it, so
No, you can't share
share
those ones.
these.
These
Only
are
the
the
rerolls.
share.
I mean, I have.
Help us out.
Somebody give us a reroll.
I'll use
Give
one
him a
more
reroll.
benefit.
Okay, he's
All
gonna
right.
use one more.
Guys,
Because it's
no
gonna work
rerolls.
this time.
Fortune favors the brave.
5.
better.
There we go.
Okay, 5. That'll
Nice.
work.
Okay. Yes, you find a visiphone.
Ooh. Can you steal it? Can you take it?
Take the visiphone.
Sure.
Can I eat him now?
Well, it's not really heroic.
He's dashing
While
me
he's
handsome.
disoriented.
It would
While
be
now
he's
is the time to
disoriented,
eat him.
I can eat him. I show this to her, and she gets angry, and she kills him. I don't like him. I never did.
Can he attempt an eating?
Well, here's the thing. So, you attempting to harm him really, really upsets her.
Yeah, it's not a nice thing to do. He is handsome
Okay,
man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you want
Just-
to show her the phone
Yeah, let's make the visiphone aware.
while he's still
To the team.
disoriented?
So
Say,
you see
hey,
it as well.
Oh, this is not good. Who is he calling?
Can
is,
we-
is he
can we check the
Freeman or
recents
is
in the
he-
visiphone?
Yeah.
Is there recently
Call
dialed?
log.
Is
Check
there
his call log.
favorites?
Can we redial and hold it in front of Enoch?
No, it doesn't seem like the
Can we see
visiphones
who
can
his
do that. You have to
favorites
actually
are?
know the specific code.
Okay.
There's no recent call log kind of
No,
thing.
not really.
5.
Is that what it is?
Okay. Can we
Get
can
out
we
of
take-
here.
Let's take his visiphone and leave.
Okay.
We're
You snag
leaving
it.
without eating
You
him?
snag it. You are able to get away. He starts to refocus. His confusion fades.
Should we?
I feel like we should attack and try to kill him, right? Otherwise he's going to alert somebody.
Is it gonna bother her?
Are you okay
Do
with
not-
us attacking him?
Well, we do not know if who he is calling on visiphone. So
Let's
he
just
could
tie him up.
be-
Do we want to either tie him or hold him
It's
down?
only
Like-
first date.
all right, so like if if he holds
Hawk people
him
are
down-
strange to me.
Well, we know what you're into
Giants
now.
are strange to me. Is
Fair point.
Sam.
So if he holds him down, do we want to question him a little harder? Ask him what he's got the visiphone for?
You're welcome to do that. We're gonna just have you do opposed strength rolls and try to snag him.
All right.
You're really not happy with what's going on here.
No, I do not
But at
like
least
idea.
we're not
You haven't
eating him.
necessarily explained. You may have flashed the visiphone, but for some
I
reason
can
it's
only
not
hiss,
sinking
so
in.
it's-
No, you
yeah.
can speak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
All right. I mean, she only hears me hissing.
I got a 9. I'm gonna stay with that for
Oh
my
gosh.
strength roll.
Okay. Yeah, D6. Okay, you grab him. Yeah, he's down.
Why are you grabbing him? He is a handsome man.
He is handsome. I can't keep my hands off him, which is why
I
I'm
can
grabbing him.
understand this. Fair enough.
All right, do you want to question him about the visiphone?
Yes. I would love to get in his face and question him of why he has a visiphone.
Do you want to use a fear tactic as well to maybe try to get more information
My
out of
fear
him?
doesn't work like that. He would run away.
Okay.
Do you have intimidate?
I have intimidation D6.
She should.
I
use
also have
intimidate.
intimidation.
Yeah.
Or she should.
Those would work.
But-
Is he going to be intimidated by her, though, if they've got a little love connection?
Ryla, I think you might be too close to this one. Let us just handle this real quick. We just want to make sure if you guys are going to continue to hang out that he's on the level.
All
All right, it's a protective teammate thing.
I
Just
appreciate
checking
this.
him out
Thank
for
you.
you. Yeah.
I appreciate vetting.
So I'm going
Thank
to use
you.
intimidation, so just D6.
Yeah, so it's opposed,
Sick.
let's
Nice.
see, spirit.
So that's a 9.
So 9.
Nice.
9 intimidation.
He has a D8.
Does she get some sort of plus to her intimidation because a giant is holding him to the ground?
We'll give a +2. That's a good
Nice.
call.
Okay.
I like it.
So 11.
I'm gonna give you one of those
Oh,
too. That's a
thanks.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
All right,
so
fine.
he's very
Yes,
intimidating.
absolutely.
And I'm going to say, who do you call on the visiphone?
He says, I promised to tell them things. They threaten me. What am I supposed to do?
What kind of things do you report on?
If anyone comes in the cave,
When was the last time you reported anything?
a few minutes ago,
Who are you reporting to?
Top. So
The
you
upstairs.
reported us.
Who? Be
Did-
clear.
Who did you report?
the Imperials.
Did you report us?
I reported something. I said there was someone in the cave.
Okay, so they've already been alerted that we're here.
Who is your contact?
Now, since he's intimidated, can we ask him to say false alarm? It was just an animal. We've got him pinned down and we're intimidating
Well,
him.
there was someone in the cave. Whoever had the boots.
Did you report them and then us, or just them?
We have been here since he did not report us. At least
Did
not
he
separate.
lie about not seeing anybody with the boots? Tell us again. Have you seen anybody? We saw boot tracks go through here. Was anybody else in this cave before
Yes,
us?
of course they were.
Okay, so that's not who you're reporting. You're reporting us.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Can we have him call back in and?
I think that's a
Really?
great idea.
This is not
All
a
right.
nice thing to do.
All right, we would like you to call back in and say that it was just a false alarm and you just saw an animal. And then we will let you go because we know that obviously you have no you can't do anything against the
Or
Imperials.
should we tell him to make sure that they get down here as soon as possible and we ambush attack them?
But then they're all coming down ready for a fight, expecting something.
Then we have people coming in that way, and then people behind us, and there's a T-sack somewhere.
Or he could join our side.
I don't know. He seems shifty, and he smells like poop.
Or let's have him make the false alarm call and then let's eat him.
I think the false
I
alarm
don't think
call.
anyone else is interested in the eating part.
I think the
like
false
the-
alarm.
Have you
call
smelled
is-
this guy?
All right, I think
False
the
alarm call,
false
yeah.
alarm
First
call,
one.
and then we take his phone.
And we smash it.
Smash the phone.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Let's make him try a false alarm call.
Call in and say that it was a false alarm, or we will bash your head in.
And make it seem natural.
Fine. He takes the visiphone from your hands.
I want to watch what code he puts in. Make a note of it.
All right. He says, I have to stand over here. They can't see you, of course.
I fly
Okay.
up above.
I'm
and
just
watch
gonna
from
keep
above
both of
them.
my hands around your torso, and I will squeeze very hard if you say the wrong thing.
Can
I want to fly up above so I can see who he's calling and
Okay.
what the code is.
No problem. You pop up there.
Cool.
Well, he lifts it up. It looks like a hand mirror, by the way. And he punches in the code. You see it. It's like 677. I mean, it's 3 digits. It's not 411.
we're about to smash it, so it doesn't
Yeah,
really.
right.
But, yeah.
But we have our own visiphone.
And the screen illuminates, and you see sort of a spark of static, and then or white noise, I guess. And then you see the face of an Imperial soldier, probably a captain. Right? You probably can recognize the rank. And he says, "Yes, report." And he says, "It's Enoch. False alarm. It was just some animals running into the entrance. Nothing to report." Very well. Goes off.
Great job, Enoch. And I would just reach out and just snap his visiphone in half.
Oh, I thought you were going to stab his neck.
No.
No, we're just gonna
We're
smash.
good guys.
Phone smash. This is the.
Except for the one who wants to eat him.
Well, he's learning.
Alright. Okay, so smash the phone. Does he have any problem smashing the phone?
Yeah, no, you can snap it in half.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So
Check
we're
them
gonna
apart.
say we're so sorry that we had to smash the phone. But thank you so much.
Please do not report on us.
Yeah.
Can I eat now?
Yes.
Yes.
Enjoy your squirrels.
Now we enter the
Now
cave
let's
more.
go deeper into the cave.
So we all go. I'm scampering. Yes.
Okay. You flying or are you on the ground?
I'll fly.
Okay.
Should we attempt any kind of stealth thing?
Yeah, I'm hanging back so that you guys can stealth if you want, and then I will ruin your cover later.
Cool. Do I need to roll for stealth?
Only if you wish to use it.
Okay. Yeah, I think because I don't want to just waltz
Okay,
in there,
yeah,
right?
go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
Aced on a
Very
D8.
nice.
And,
Nice.
well,
So-
9, but
Absolutely fine, except
Cool.
for the raise. You're invisible. So you continue down the cave. I'm actually going to pull out a map here.
Ooh, a cave map?
Maybe.
There's so many maps.
Discuss amongst yourselves. If I can find it.
So top
When is a
10
good
maps.
rest room?
yeah, are we gonna?
Now is a good time because we're
Let's-
getting a map.
All
Oh
right.
goodness, I'm so sorry. The microphones. Sorry, viewers. You're listening to a mic be slammed. Okay. Hissing to the bathroom.
Our lizard man is temporarily unavailable.
Also temporarily unavailable.
Or temporarily unavailable. How shall I do
We
this?
can go with
We'll do it like this. I don't know if that can be seen.
Right. Can we? Do we have an angle we can cut to the map on that it totally obliterates the rest of us?
Look at that. Pew! So this is where you guys are coming in. Can you tell?
There's an arrow.
You are here.
Hey, Harold. It's Harold, right?
So we're coming in from here. Should we array or arrange our miniatures there?
Yes, please. Put you guys in the
Okay,
order
so
of
I think she was
entry.
in the lead because she was sneaking out, right?
right.
Okay. And then I'm hanging back here.
Nobody has a flying stand here, right?
No, unless you have one Dom floating around.
What do you need?
Here, you
Flying
can
stand?
use this.
Oh, there we
perfect.
go.
Perfect. Are you in the lead?
Dice box.
Are you ahead?
I probably would be scouting a little bit ahead because I'm the stealthiest of us.
And then he's scampering. Yeah.
We don't have that ability.
We don't have a
And
scamper
you're
stand.
way in the back.
I have
yeah,
a little-
Scamper
if we
stand?
can
I'm
get-
waiting.
If we could get a bit of tape, we could scamper stand him.
The Whiz Kids Scamper Stand.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Don't give whiz kids any ideas. They will make one of
It's
those.
true.
Or Gale Force 9, I guess.
So you're on the wall, right?
Oh, whoa, hold on. This is the map?
Yeah, stuff happened.
So you guys are coming in from this end.
So she's flying, and then she was kind of sneaking in.
Okay, and I
So
am on this wall?
you're,
I am
like,
on, what are
behind
these-
her,
what are
or
these black things?
we don't know
We
yet.
don't know yet.
Oh, are
We're
they?
not there yet.
I'm sorry, I just...
The map just happened.
Just walking
Goodness
in the door.
gracious.
We know as much as you do at this point.
Sorry,
just
nobody can
entered.
hear me.
It's opening up as you walk in. That's all you've noticed. It's gotten bigger, higher,
Wow.
wider.
And there's some liquid, but we can't see that.
By the way, for anybody tuning in, you guys are playing with us. You can affect the game with donations and subscriptions.
Yes, absolutely.
So please participate and help us out. And
Or just
gotten very
kind
quiet.
words.
that works too. We
Just
like kind words as well.
yeah.
Words are wonderful.
We are fans of nice things in the world right now.
Oh, we are.
From a
These
certain
are also really cool.
What?
Yeah, these were
What's going
well.
on here?
These were
Twins.
these were the Flash Gordon bennies I made ages ago when we first started the writing process.
Oh.
That's what I used
cool.
at conventions for demos.
these are the prototypes.
These are prototypes. We
Nice.
got real bennies.
These
coming.
are also really, really, really
Those
cool.
are the official Savage Worlds bennies, which you you have as well.
I do not have
Oh, you
these.
don't
No,
have
I just have cheap poker chips. I don't
Oh,
have
okay.
the good
It's
stuff.
not happening.
All right, back to the action. Everybody all good?
Back
All
in
good?
here.
We're all comfy.
I know, right? We
Okay.
don't know what the black things are. I already asked.
Okay.
So this is the tunnel you've been walking through. As you can see, this is your arrival point. Flying in the air, climbing, scampering on the wall. You're wherever you want to be.
Okay.
And-
Stealthily.
As depicted on my miniature, I am
Jock is far
skipping merrily into the tunnel.
On the juggernaut!
He is a jaunty giant.
Okay.
So this is what you see. So the black areas are just large piles of rocks or large boulders. So that's what those are.
Got it.
Up here you can see a little bit of that orange glow from the ceiling is reflecting off of what seems to be a large pool of water.
So can we see what the orange glow is coming from now?
No, not really. It's still just sort of embedded in the rock.
Okay.
Do we want Shark Girl to take a look inside of this water?
Yeah.
You're welcome to do that.
All right. Cool. So I'm
This is a
still
good plan. I do
being all
not like
stealthy.
water.
All right. We don't see anybody in here, right?
No, at this point it seems pretty quiet.
Cool.
How tall is the cave?
Very, very high.
Very
this is
high.
a huge cavern.
Okay,
Alright.
cool.
Do I have to roll anything, or can I just walk on over and hop in the water?
You can stroll on over.
Oh, righty.
So before you get to the edge of the water,
Uh-oh.
notice rolls from you.
Okay.
Just from you. Actually, from you as well. You're up ahead.
Wait, you mean you didn't just draw this map so we could see kind of like a, for example, area
Where we
of the
were?
cave? There's a larger purpose to this?
Who would do that?
Man, okay.
5.
5. Okay.
Can I see anything from the wall/ceiling?
Not really from where you're.
All right, I'm
vantage
like
point.
super far away. Cool.
4.
4.
Should I re-roll?
It's a 4. It's a success.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you didn't roll a 4 on the D4, did you? You rolled a, yeah,
Just the D6.
Yeah, you're fine. Success. You hear a sound. You hear what seems like a large sort of shuffling sound coming from this direction.
Okay.
These guys back here don't really notice it. It's just it's further down.
I'll circle around, fly back, and let him know there's a shuffling sound. There is a shuffling sound.
Oh, okay.
Can I
I
scamper
do not
around?
know what it is.
Can I
but we should
scamper
be on guard.
around to this
To observe.
beautiful side over here and kind of see stealthily from the wall what it is?
Like peek there.
Yes.
Sure.
And I'll
Okay,
come
I do
creeping
that.
up too.
As you come around the corner there, you see what appears to be, well, the only way I can describe it is like a T-Rex.
I think we found the T-Sack.
But here's the thing. You see the T-Rex head kind of just sort of milling about slowly. It doesn't seem like it's acknowledged you or anybody at this point. And you also see another head doing the same thing, but connected to the same body.
Oh.
Okay.
And it's just...
So it hasn't noticed us yet. So
No.
do we? I can check the water still, though, right?
Yes, absolutely. If you so...
Maybe real quick.
I wanted
what
to see
direction
what
is he
the
facing?
glowing.
He's facing that way.
Oh, son of a gun. Okay.
I guess he's just bent. It's not mine.
All right.
You can fix it by throwing it in hot water and then ice bucket.
Got that, Dom?
All right. Can I?
You have to put this in hot water and fix it.
Then fix it and then put it in an ice
Yeah.
bucket.
I'll do that
Can
right
you do that right now for us?
Well, we're using it right now, but
And paint it.
maybe later.
All right.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
just peek? Should I peek
Yeah.
to see what the orange glow is, or do we not care?
Well, the
about
orange
that?
glow is just sort of coming from everywhere.
Do we care about what's in the water, or is that just pointless?
I think that probably you should check, but I will give a warning if this double T-sack starts walking towards us, right?
Okay, so you're keeping a lookout. I'm gonna check the water.
Yeah, I'm
just in
keeping a
case.
lookout. He's going to let us know.
So, do you convey to us in any way that there is something over, like, because, like, maybe I think probably all I can see at this point is you look nervous, and
Okay.
she's checking out the water.
So where are you?
I flew back to let you know too when you were back there that there was a shuffling sound, and then you went around, and so I probably came back towards.
I wave to you and signal you. Hey, big A lizard thing over here. And I think this is the T-sack. It has 2 heads.
I will tell them.
Warn the troops.
I can, but it's not very good.
Fair enough.
It's a failure.
Can I look in the water?
Yeah, you could walk up there.
All right. Notice roll for the water.
Or
just-
yeah, you're gonna
I
go
can-
in the water, right? Or are you
Yeah.
just looking into the?
Yeah, I'll go in the water.
Just slips on in.
Let's see if there's anything. How deep is it?
It goes down about maybe 8 or 9 feet.
Okay. Can I see just
cold
make sure
water?
there's
There's rocky
nothing
bottom
inside?
at the bottom. Yeah, you go down. You can see fine in it, obviously with your vision, and you just see a lot of bones scattered about the bottom of the water.
Okay.
All right. I'll come
There
back
is
out.
actually. You also see that there are not only just bones, but also the remains of armor, broken weapons. So clearly,
Any-
other people have perished. in
Any
this.
armor that could benefit?
Yeah,
if I
it
took
looks
it?
pretty rusted.
Okay,
and-
cool. I'll come back out then.
Okay, so should we try and, since we know that this area is blocked, should we try and make our way out to this side of the cave now?
While he hasn't noticed us.
And because I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of like people here this way.
Do we think we
probably.
can quietly enough kill him if it's all 4 of us? That way, if we have to flee, we're not running back through and getting attacked by the T-Rex?
Do we want to attempt to fight?
I'm checking out these rocks. They look really nice.
Give me another notice roll.
Another. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
Here we go. That's an 8.
8 works. What you notice is here's what you notice
Okay.
is the ground over on the far, right along the edge of the wall there, is a little softer. It's more like a silt or a sand, and there's a lot of footprints in there.
Okay.
It just seems like they go all the way around the far edge of the wall. From here.
So it's not
Back
like
and
their
forth.
pet or anything.
Hey.
So.
Everybody. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Can you hear? Can hear me? It looks like.
Can I scamper closer?
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh no!
What is my stealth here? Okay.
Hopefully good.
Don't die.
Yeah, use a Betty. Use a Betty. Use a Betty.
I just blew out every microphone or every headset.
Loud.
Loud.
I think maybe I should use one of these.
Do not crit fail the stealth roll near the T-sack.
No, you know what? I'm pretty sure we allow re-rolls on crit failures. Some games
wait,
don't.
without-
We don't play that.
With
Yeah.
oh,
No, that's cool.
You're good.
You should do it.
Oh,
Yay,
that's
much better.
Woo!
11.
Hey.
Yeah. So
Way better than
the way
one.
critical failure works in this game is It automatically fails. Oh, actually, no, correction. I'm going to have to give you this back. We did keep it so that you cannot reroll critical
Oh,
failures.
Flash Gordon is hardcore.
Yeah, well,
All right, that's cool.
normally it can't be rerolled with a Benny. If a non-wild card rolls a 1, the GM should roll a second d6 to confirm the critical failure.
Oh, okay.
But with normally it's just going to be a failure.
Okay, so I critical failed.
The rock that you grip breaks away,
Great.
and you go falling to the ground with a loud thud.
Cool.
Now we have no choice.
You don't take damage, but it makes a loud noise, and you hear a growl come from the tunnel.
Should we just full on attack mode? Just knock this thing out
Should
quickly?
we full on attack mode, or should we...
There's nothing to investigate or anything.
There's an exit.
Yeah, but
Do we want to see what's in the rest of this
do we
cave?
really want to be getting attacked
He's getting the battle axe.
by the? Do we really want to get attacked by the T-sack while we're trying to investigate more? I mean, with this lovely little map displayed out for us, it looks like a battle's about to go
Wait,
down.
what? There's a T-sack over there? Why didn't anyone say anything?
You did know.
Oh dear.
Okay, so yes, sure. Do we want to attack?
I feel
Are we
like
all in agreement?
attacking.
Yes, I think we should. Go
You should
in.
attack from the air because you have a
Just
gun.
get it.
I think so. I think it's
Perfect.
Well, we're going.
I also
we're
want to
going
make the
combat
heads
rounds.
bash
Great.
into each other.
Okay,
Cool.
It's 2 heads.
let's do it.
I'm gonna want to climb
make
up
them
another
smash.
wall.
I'm dealing everybody in here. So you got
Great.
a 4 of diamonds,
Oh.
a 4 of hearts,
Uh-oh.
a 6 of diamonds. This
Okay.
is shuffled, a 9 of clubs, and an 8 of clubs. So
Oh,
you're gonna
no.
go first, and then I'll go second.
All right. So how does the movement work? Can we just
Yes, you should have a pace, and that's the number of squares that you can move.
It's right there.
pace 6? All right, cool. So now that battle has begun, we're all stuck where we are.
If at any time you guys want to run, you can roll a d6 and add that to your pace, and that's the number of spaces you can move. But however,
Great.
that counts as an action.
Okay. So can I move through him just fine?
Yes, you can move through as long as you don't
All right.
stop in the same
So
square. You're just going on
can I
in.
go diagonal or? Because I don't have any long range. So
Diagonals don't really seem to be much of a. It's the same. It's the
So-
same as a straight.
Yeah.
so I don't have any long range.
You
things.
took a ray gun on the ship, I think, because you didn't
Yeah,
you
that's
shoot
right.
Yeah,
the
that's right.
hole in the gas
Yeah.
tank?
Yeah, you have
All right.
you have a pistol.
Cool. So that was 2, 3, 4. Am I close enough to
You
shoot
are
it with
absolutely.
a ray gun?
The short range on a ray gun is 12.
Oh.
So you're well within range,
Should I go a little further away then?
if you wish.
Oh, you should go back up because you can get into the water really easily, right? So you can
Yeah.
like.
Get in the water?
You could even
There
pop
are
the-
remains in the water if this creature is like super amphibious.
Or maybe it's just his trash can.
I'll just go
It
here.
could be.
I'll just go here. Just.
There are other remains around the
I'll
place,
just go. I'll
Okay,
just go there.
so
I'm close to the
never mind.
water.
but more just in this general area.
All right.
now.
I backed up a decent amount, so we're good. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with the ray gun. Just see what we can
Okay.
do.
Go ahead and you can fire. Is you going to be using your shooting?
You don't have shooting.
Okay, I don't have shooting, so
Unskilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unskilled with what?
Oh, it's D4 minus 2. But you still get to roll your D6.
Okay.
So there's still a chance.
What you're
Roll
saying
a 6.
is there's a chance.
But not if you roll like that,
no,
though.
here,
That's
here.
So
re-roll. There you go.
Six,
That's a
there's a
6
That'll do.
We like that.
and a
And
1.
7.
So it's,
So
it's a
5.
hit. So you
5.
get to roll your damage, but there's no additional damage from a raise. So
Okay.
you're going to roll, it's 2d6 plus 2.
Okay. Should I reroll?
You can't re-roll damage typically, or
Oh,
can you
okay.
re-roll damage in Flash? You
No,
can't
no.
re-roll damage.
Okay, so 4 plus 2,
Yeah,
so
6.
6 damage.
Okay, let's see how tough this thing is. Probably
I don't
pretty
think
tough.
it's going to make any difference. Let me just double check.
Oh, well, that's
What?
not
6
hard
doesn't
name.
make a difference?
Where is he? Here he is. Sorry.
2.
No. Yeah, you fire and it just sort of passes the creature in the tunnel, but it certainly alerts you, or alerts him, her.
So the 6
To your-
doesn't do anything?
No, doesn't at all.
Whew. All right.
Alright.
You can see light sort of as the beam passes. You can see light play off the scales of this large creature.
In a way that would seem to indicate that perhaps it is reflective to ray energy or something.
Well, not necessarily that, but it certainly
Okay.
has an elaborate skin of scales.
Fine.
So it's probably a little tougher.
It could be. All right, so it would be mine. I'll take your card there.
Okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure it's fine.
Now is the time to start donating rerolls.
So it's just going to charge up to you.
Okay.
You're the nearest. And it's going to attempt to bite you and actually bite with both heads.
Okay.
So it gets 2 attacks.
And so what do I do?
You wait.
You take it. Let's see.
And we see how bad this is.
That was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
So that's head number 1. Head number 2 just manages to hit. Wait, what is your parry? Sorry, we're in fighting mode.
My parry is 6 or 7.
Okay, no, it misses.
Nice. That's a good parry. That's a good parry to have.
It's just woken up. It's a little, it's a little confused, and it just rushed up, saw something, and tried to bite at it, and fortunately
so
missed.
we're all okay.
Right, so 6 of diamonds is next.
All right. Okay. So my pace is 6. So I bet 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm gonna have to run to get up there. Okay. So I'm big and tanky. I'm gonna try and run interference for you guys and see if I can distract it. So I'm gonna run, and then I'm just gonna try and hit it with my axe.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
Where's your wild die?
1, 2. For a run?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were hitting.
4, 5, 6, 7. Am I
Yeah,
adjacent to
you're-
it there?
You're fine.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna run up and I'm just gonna try and hit it with my huge axe. All right, so that's gonna be a fighting at a -2.
Yeah. So it's a -2 because basically he's doing a second action.
Ugh, that's not good. I rolled 2 5s. I'm gonna re-roll that. A 4 and a 5. I'm gonna do it again. This is important. There we
better.
go. Ooh, double ace.
Nice.
Okay,
8 and a 6.
so a 19
And
and
an
an
11.
11. I'm gonna take the 17.
Okay.
So does that hit?
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Is it a hit with a raise?
What is it, a 17?
17?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now I get to do some damage. So,
So he gets to roll an extra d6 of damage because he got a raise.
Perfect.
Nice.
not the best out of those dice. I got 9.
Not enough, I'm
Do you want
afraid.
to
Oh
reroll?
crap!
Reroll?
You can't reroll damage.
Your axe kind of bounces off the skin.
We should run. We should run.
Is there a tunnel that looks narrow enough that it could get trapped?
That it could get trapped? You mean if
Like it wouldn't be able to get through?
well, it does narrow ahead. It goes down to pretty, I don't think it could pass through if you
I
went
think
through.
we should go there.
Run! I'll hold it off.
Let's go.
Do we notice that it's on a chain?
Give me a notice roll.
That's a good question.
Easy.
I did not notice anything very well,
You don't
but,
hear any clanking.
Can I
or-
notice
but
something?
we have some other folks who are here who can notice too.
5?
Yeah, I mean, you would be able to notice you don't see any kind
There's
of
no chain.
No,
10.
Okay.
no, there's no chain.
No chain or collar.
Run! 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 Run!
You're up next if you want to do anything.
Just try
I mean, if we're
attacking it
staying
and
in
then we'll
combat
all
rounds.
run just in
I
case.
mean,
Yeah.
I can try and shoot at it, sure.
You want to take a
I'll
shot?
take
Shoot
a
it while
shot.
you run.
We'll take a
You
shot
can do
at
that.
it. Okay, my shoot was D8, so let's see what we got.
This D6 reroll, 11.
11.
So hit with a raise.
And then it's 2d6 damage with a raise. I get a raise on damage too, yeah?
Well,
Or I
yes.
get a
Oh, yeah.
ace on
You
damage?
reroll, and you also get to roll an extra D6 because of the
Okay, so
the raise.
so I've got 6 and 4, and then another 4 and a 2.
16.
So
That's
we're
pretty
doing
good.
16. Cool.
Is 16 pretty good on damage for the TSAT?
Please let it be good.
Is that good?
Bam!
Yes, it is shaken.
Oh, okay. With
Okay.
16. Okay. This
So-
thing is tough.
So I'm next on this, right?
You are. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
So
hold on.
do you
Are
wanna
you,
run?
are you moving while you
Or
But I think,
walking.
I think we should be heading out. I think we go. I think we
do that?
We head toward
Well, after we got it
the
shaken?
narrowing
The thing is, though, if she runs, that the previous attack should have
Well,
been a -2.
running
right? So
running at a leisurely pace by moving her full
Just
pace
walk, doing
I
your
want to
towards
move
the
at my
tunnel.
pace, yeah.
What's your pace again?
6.
Okay.
And I can do that flying.
Oh, and we assumed you were up. You moved up to do the attack. So
I can shoot. Yeah, I have a 500-meter
You can
range
actually-
on my
oh, yeah.
weapon.
So she was
so
shooting
I
from
was fine
there.
wherever I want to.
and you can
running
even
towards
you
the
can even
tunnel.
fly over the
Yeah.
pond if you want or whatever.
Yep.
So.
So
Let's
she's
do
over
it.
there.
All right. You.
Okay.
4 diamonds.
Now, just curious here. It says my reach is 1. Then it says
That's adjacent. So
right, and then it says 425 M.
I think that's our money.
that's
is that
money. Yeah, they're
Okay.
mingles.
Mingles?
Maybe we
Okay.
can bribe it.
Just curious what that
Never
meant.
mind then. It's
Okay.
not 500 meters.
No.
I
So-
also was very confused by that for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Oh, the
that's
range is
that's
12,
your
24,
cash.
48.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's your pocket money.
Maybe it
Okay,
does like
so
some mingles.
is
Throw
it
the coin.
Let's bribe it.
is it possible for me to drop on top of one of the heads?
Absolutely. I'm gonna have you make an agility roll. To
Okay.
Do that.
Don't do it.
Let me find the 8 die. Oh, here it is. Okay.
You still get to roll your wild die.
Yes, I do. All right. And I just have to make a 4,
Look
right?
at that face.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I made a 5.
All right. I'm gonna say that you do successfully drop on one of the heads. Yes.
Now is he attacking?
Okay,
me
so
from
now I
the
would
head?
like to use my wonderful fork here, which is a strength plus D8,
Okay.
which is another D8 that I don't have. Can I borrow a D8? Thank you.
So that's the damage on it. You have to attack first with a fighting roll.
So I only get strength.
Well,
So
what's your fighting?
You should have a fighting skill.
Oh my gosh, I don't know this.
Yeah, no worries.
D8.
You have
okay.
a D8. Yeah. So you still and you roll your wild die.
Okay.
So that's what you're rolling.
See if you can attack.
And I just need something high enough to attack it. A 5.
Which is not enough. It glances off the top of its very scaly, armored
wanna reroll?
head.
What if I was attacking the eyeball?
You could.
So that'd be a called shot.
That would be a called shot.
So it would do extra damage if you hit, but it's going to give you a penalty to try and hit it in a small target
Let's
like
not
the
do
eye.
that.
Do you want to try to reroll?
Should I reroll this?
I mean, you're
top
on
of
its
it.
head
on
now.
its
You
head.
might as well try and
as well.
fork it.
Fork it.
Fork it good.
Fork it up.
That
Oh
was
no!
worse.
Not so much.
Can I fear it?
Not in this
Confused?
round.
Can you confuse?
All right. Well, I
You've dropped on it. You tried to stab
tried
at
to
it.
He's
stab
at
it.
least
It's
still
moving its
on,
head around. You can't get a really
He's
good
still
grip.
on the
There's-
head.
yeah. So
But you're still on it.
He probably
So-
can't get attacked the next round.
You could attack the next round. Yeah. if
No,
you
but
can
he
grip.
couldn't get attacked, right? Like
No,
it
no,
couldn't
no,
attack.
no.
him
I
on
can't
its
attack.
own.
I can't get attacked if I'm on him, on his head.
No.
Okay, so at least you're
I'll
safe
stay
there.
here for a second.
You're safe up there for a
You
while.
can keep
cool.
attacking
Super
without getting
safe.
hit.
Absolutely.
Super safe on the
So
giant
it's a
two-headed
least-
dinosaur.
He's fine. He's fine.
All right. So that's your card there. So we'll deal in new cards.
You guys aren't running. I said run.
Oh, he gets a joker.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet. That
So you
means
can
I
go-
get the +4.
It's a +2 to your
That-
attack,
that
plus
one.
2 to damage, and you can go whenever you want. You can interrupt
That's
another
awesome.
person's action. Queen of clubs,
Cool.
king of clubs, and a 10 of diamonds, and I get a 7 of clubs, which means I am last.
Is Joker's Wild a setting rule in Flash Gordon?
No.
Ah, dang. Okay. We would have all gotten a Benny if you got the Joker.
Oh.
at that
No,
point.
no, it's not.
Okay.
Okay. I
All right,
guess.
so you can go now if you want, or you can hold it.
I'm gonna hold for a second.
Okay, so it's going to be king.
Okay. So,
Run!
What?
yeah.
While he's on it, and he's going last. I feel like we can probably do some damage while he's.
Okay. So here's the thing. Before I go, I'm saying I'm gonna try one more time, but we should after this.
You
I'm
can attack
leaving.
and run?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's shaken right now, so we can get away from him without taking a free attack from him while he's shaken.
Assuming he doesn't
do we
get rid
all
of it.
Assuming he doesn't get rid of his
do we
shaking.
all get to attack, or is it just you attack and then we all run?
I'm just saying I'm going to attack and then leave. So this is my.
I think that's wise plan.
That is my
should go.
announcement. All right. That's what Jacques saying. That's bad, and I'm gonna keep that because I might need it. So I kind of do a half-hearted whiff at it, and I'm like, oh, it didn't work. Here I go.
Time to run.
I'm out of here.
5, 6. All right.
All right. King of Clubs is down.
That's me.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
You want to go next?
Yeah, I want to go. All right, so I get a plus.
If you want to have an agility roll off, you can. If you want to go first before he.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, so I get.
+2 to your roll, +2 to your damage.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm doing a strength roll. No, fighting. It's still
Fighting.
D8. So,
If you want to hit him with your fork, you could also try and use a psionic ability if you want.
but I have to choose one.
Well,
You could do both, but you're going to be at penalties for both of them the more things you try and do.
He's not considered an extra.
no.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
Just he has a big sign saying "Boss."
Okay.
Just with the fork, I guess.
Yeah, with the fork, because the
what the
psionic
fork?
abilities are
Yeah.
really good for not this.
Okay.
So
Fork him.
Fork him.
a 5 is not enough to attack.
Do you want to roll?
I'll-
You're trying to hang on.
Well, it's a 7.
Really hard.
With the...
It is a 7.
It is a
That's
7.
true.
That's correct. It does hit.
It does
Thank
hit.
you
Okay.
for pointing that out,
So-
sir.
Nice, Joker.
So,
For
thank you.
benefiting me, for helping me out there, you get a.
Hey, if I can help you by helping us, that's my pleasure.
Hey, it's fair game, man.
So now I do a
It's the only time I've
damage,
Now you're rolling
seen a
damage.
GM
Which is-
reward.
which is
Always.
strength, which is 8, plus
No, he's helping me out.
damage, which is 8. So I have 16 plus 2.
+2. Yeah.
The possibility
Well,
of 16 plus 2.
Well, you have the possibility for significantly more if you're.
If I'm
dicing,
acing, but yeah. Okay, so now can I use your 8?
Absolutely.
Yay.
Do it. Do it now.
Things are bad when I do both hands like that.
Oh.
What is that?
11.
6 and 5. 11. So
Plus 2.
13.
Yeah.
13. It's not enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to spend a reroll?
I can't on damage.
No.
You know,
No.
that's right.
But you
Thank
can run.
What's it called? There is an edge that allows you to do that, and I've totally spaced on what it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure one of our people in chat will remember. what
Yeah.
it is. Without
Yeah.
us flipping in the book,
So I should run, right?
You should donate a reroll.
you could. You can just kind of leap off onto the rock and scamper away.
Do that.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm leaping up.
I'm gonna make you roll agility.
Yeah,
though,
sure.
Just in case.
Yeah, my agility roll
Just in case.
is 8 though, so we're.
You're on a creature's head.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
you get your
supposed to
wild
roll
die
here.
with this
Yeah,
roll
you
too.
still get to roll.
That's right. I'm supposed to roll on the nice blue mat here. 7 and a 5. So let's.
It's a 7.
7, yeah.
You're fine. You leap off, you land on the rock, and you scurry away.
I scurry. And then how?
You
what's
can go
my-
up to your pace.
And
And are you like going up to the ceiling, or it's really high? But
It's really high. I'll probably like. I mean, if I could have,
Along
like, if
the
I was
wall.
over here, if I could like jump on this wall and then pace out here.
you can do that.
Okay, so my pace is 6.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just say you're right about there.
So we're
Beautiful.
all running? Is that just what's going on?
That seems to be the
Attack
plan.
and run.
Double
thank
double
you.
dash.
Jeez.
Here it is.
Thanks for the resub, friendly rival.
14. That's
14?
amazing.
That's awesome.
Wonderful.
Record keeping. A record breaking rather. All
There
right.
you go.
So that is gone. Who's next? Oh, the Queen of Clubs.
I think I am going to do the same thing. I will shoot and then
Run away!
Shoot and run away. Ooh. So I guess that's just 6, right?
Yeah, but you're shooting.
I am shooting.
Okay. So you succeed.
Okay.
When you're shooting, your target number is a 4 at short range.
Okay. Perfect. And then it's 2d6. 8.
No, unfortunately.
Darn.
It glances off of it, and you see one of its little scales pop off in the light, but it doesn't seem to affect it.
.00
We should go.
damage.
right.
Let us go. Let us go
10 of
fast.
diamonds is next.
All right.
And I will head toward the exit. As
My little ray gun didn't seem to have any chance against
thank
it.
you.
Double GXG.
Would I
Thank
be
you
able
so much,
to?
Thank you
Double
so
GXG.
Would I be able to go up a few steps, attack with a better weapon than the little ray gun, and then still flee, or? Should I just attack
You would
with the
have
ray
to
gun?
pull your other weapon out, which is going to be considered an action. Then you would do a -2 for whatever your attack is, and then you could walk up to your pace.
All right. So am I just
Got all that?
attacking? Am I just attacking with the ray gun to see what happens? Just out of the chance that
Shoot while fleeing.
Yeah. So like I'll just
Yeah.
kind of instead of trying to run up to it, I'll
Shoot and go.
Yeah. you
ray
can do
gun
that.
to see if
I'm
anything
gonna
happens
yeah.
and then run.
Sure.
Secondly.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So for the ray gun, what was that?
It's still going to be a D4, or sorry, yeah, D4 minus 2 because it's a.
Okay.
But you get to roll your wild die.
No.
E.
All right. So I'm just playing.
Just
Yeah.
run.
Let us
All
go.
right. Let's go.
Have
And
to run
4.
a 6.
Through the water.
I would like
Okay.
to do something fun where I get to make its heads bash into each other by flying
So I got
around.
to see if I can get
but
rid of a shaken first.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Well, it is pretty high. It's probably going to happen.
It didn't.
Oh,
It's still shaking.
it remains confused.
Unless it wants to spend a penny.
I am going to spend a penny to do that. I'm getting. It's unshaken, and it's going to start pursuing. So.
Crud!
Why did you say something? God.
All right, it's just close enough where it can attack. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if it could get you. You may be up too high.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Because I hopped off.
I'm going.
What's its reach?
Not enough.
Okay,
As a
good.
matter of fact, it rushed up there, but yeah, you're out of range of it, and this is
Okay.
its maximum pace. So it just kind of glumps up there, and there's no way it can attack you.
Great.
So new cards, although we have to reshuffle because we drew a joker.
And you had moved too, right?
Oh,
You
yeah,
fired
I was
and
on
then
my
moved?
way out.
Okay.
So
we
I don't
should.
think
You're
I
probably
actually got
in the
moved.
lead of all of us.
As I knock all of my dice over, because I have mad skills.
These are really hard to shuffle, these ginormous cards. But it works.
Yeah. It's a great visual aid, so it's worth it.
Yeah, these are
They're
the
really cool
original
looking.
old school Savage Worlds official action deck cards. I think you can still get these every once in a while. I see them pop up in stores.
But they also have the smaller action because I have the small action.
Yeah, I have
deck.
those as well.
Yeah.
So. All right, let's see what happens here. 4 of hearts. Hey, we've seen that card before. 10 of diamonds, 10 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, 7 of clubs.
4s and 10s and
It's a lot of
7.
yeesh. So it's going to be 10 of diamonds first.
I am going to. It shook the shaken, so it is coming after us.
It is.
I think we should go. So I'm going to continue getting the heck out of there.
Okay, so you can just advance yourself off the map.
Do, 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 do.
10 of clubs.
Okay, so it is in no danger of reaching my lizard buddy. He's
He's climbed really high because the ceiling is extraordinarily high.
Okay,
So-
I'm gonna run. Okay, so I can move 10. I think that'll probably
It gets you off a map.
run me off the map too.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to say you're off. All right. It's my turn. Well,
Oh right, crap.
it's going to rush past and go. Oh, look at tail fell off.
Did 2 damage.
Just as we planned.
It's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
You're on the edge. I assume you're out of the water at this point. So yeah, it's going to take a bite or 2. So it is D10.
You've got a good parry though. Your parry's 7.
Parry
so it's-
7.
Yeah, that's a terrible attack. So that's head number 1. And head number 2.
I'm good.
I'm letting this go. So yeah, that's all I have.
Because I'm
It's-
parry
it's-
7, so it's good.
Yeah, you're good. 4 hearts.
Okay. Should we just both try and run?
Bolting.
Yeah. All right. What do I do to run?
It's your pace plus a d6. Because that's the number of squares.
9.
All right, we're going to say you're out.
Beauty.
All right, my pace
take your
is
card.
6.
Come on, shark friend.
Oh, 7.
You can go 7. You're still within the tunnel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you know what? You're out too. Move on.
All right.
Woohoo! We
Great.
have cleared.
So we made it.
We did
We are
not
off.
die from the T-sack.
We remembered the sign and we bewared it.
All right.
We did. We were.
Really
We
lame
wore it
battle.
well.
If you bewared it, would that be bewore it?
Yes.
Did you beware?
We be
Probably.
war.
That's
We're
what he
great
said.
bewarers.
I am a warrior.
Okay.
All right. You guys, the tunnel narrows and begins to look prefabricated.
Ooh.
It looks like it's been constructed. There's actually pipes coming out of the walls. There are girders on the ceiling. There are cables on the floor coming out of holes that have been drilled. Clearly something unusual here. I'm just going to put this down here, but ignore everything that's past here,
Okay.
because you guys are down here at this end.
Okay.
I don't even see any of that.
Yep, thank you.
I use my lizard senses, and I still don't know.
So
okay.
there's a giant door right here at the end of this little tunnel.
So like a normal door?
Hey!
Get it? Because he's a
Is
giant.
that bigger than
No,
a
that
normal
didn't.
person?
Okay.
Actually, I'm still
Still
flying.
flying.
It looks quite secure. There is a
no.
very similar tumble lock mechanism there.
I am familiar with
A lock mechanism you're probably familiar with in other ways.
Oh, where's my rock?
Use mine.
Plenty of rocks in the corridor.
Can I go ahead and try and
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you have any
give me
trouble?
a smarts roll.
smarts? Okay.
And if and you've got rock on standby.
Backup plan.
5.
Backup key. A 5? Yeah, you needed to have that with a raise.
Oh,
Smashy.
Rock.
Smashing.
I'm familiar with these locks.
it is time to smash.
So is this a strength roll?
Yeah.
Nice.
Are we? We're just gonna alert everybody inside.
We
here, aren't
are.
Let's do it.
We are not.
Can't be any worse than a T-sack.
Yeah, we
We
Yeah!
are not particularly.
we're good at running.
Oh.
That's a really bad strength roll.
Oh no.
Reroll?
I don't want to look embarrassed in front of everybody.
That's
so,
really,
yeah.
really shameful.
Come on! Come on! On a D12? 2 4s? My rock just disintegrates. This rock was actually just a glob of hardened mud, so.
Can either of us try anything?
You can try
What would we be trying here?
smarts.
To open it?
Yeah.
Do we
I
get a
can't
plus
stab
for
it with a fork.
teamwork?
I don't think the fork would. I mean, it's got to be smashed.
Okay,
so
it can't be like.
Can I
if you want to grab
shoot
a
it
rock
with
and
my ray
smash
gun?
it, you can.
Yeah,
You can try
ray
that.
gun it?
But let's see if
Just
these two want to
smarts?
try first.
All right, so D4.
If you want to
plus
try to
wild.
decode it, you're gonna try that.
All right, let's
Don't
try
use
it.
the rocks in here. They're all just liars.
You need to roll a raise for this to happen.
Oh, critical.
Critical fail.
You have no idea. You've never seen this before in your life.
What?
Okay,
How do
I
locks?
am actually gonna just try and pick up a rock because I have a D8.
Okay.
Whereas my smarts is D4.
Jock, of course, is like, no, not that one.
Not
No,
from
not
that
one.
pile. That's a bad pile.
Oh, nice. We've got an ace on the 8.
And so I
Very
roll
nice.
a 13.
Okay. It's smashed, and
I probably loosened it for you, so.
you hear what sounds like steam releasing, like a, and then the door just opens a little bit.
Okay. Peek
It's got a
inside.
big.
Smash it with a rock, then stealthily peek. That's our plan. We're very good at sneaking.
Peek inside.
You peek inside. Okay, what you see is a little chamber here with a staircase that goes up.
Oh, it goes up. Okay, there's not like a crazy like it goes up and down. kind of-
No. There's
Okay,
just
good.
stairs that go up. The other things that you notice too is that it seems like the entire room is shiny tile. Like, imagine like sort of an Art Nouveau, like 1930s, 1940s era.
Deco.
Yeah,
Is there
Union
enough
Station
grip in
kind
this
of a
tile
thing
for me
going
to
on.
walk on it?
Probably not. It's probably pretty slick.
All right.
We just go in.
Hoping the grout. Yeah, let's go in. Let's explore this. Let's go up these stairs.
And it does lead up to what appears to be a larger room that's brightly lit.
Okay.
And as you enter, you hear what sounds like bubbling and electricity, and it sounds like maybe like a mad scientist's lab.
Sounds sciencey up there.
Very sciencey. Very
Okay.
You
sciencey.
hear the science?
I can hear
Let's
science
Listen to
happening.
the science.
She
That's not a
blinded
song.
me.
It's making that up.
Science.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's enter this room.
All right. You climb up the stairs, and as you're approaching this chamber, I have to throw a few things in there.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No.
It's 2 T-sacks. They're doing science.
I need a bag of tea sacks.
A T-sack sack.
Oh, very good.
Oh!
You see Scientist Man.
My arch nemesis.
You see another Scientist Man. You see a scientist man over here at that table.
Can I eat one of them?
You may be allowed to.
And you also see a guy in like a full body protective suit.
Uh-oh.
And another guy with a full body protective suit over here.
So these two are probably the smart ones then. No, I'm serious because if that stuff only affects the high IQ folks,
So they're the smartest ones?
they might be our
The
targets.
smartest ones in the lab.
So what you're saying is I'm immune.
Yes.
So the other scientists are not going to be.
Today is a good day to be
No
you.
idea.
I like that the accountant would die, but not the science men.
No, they were all dead. Yeah, it was all science men and
All right.
teachers and accountants. And
Alright, so we
numbers
don't know
people
what's
and-
going on.
Okay, a couple other things. Over on the other side, you see another staircase that sort of spirals up the round wall. It leads up to a door high up. The center here is a cylinder that goes up, probably about 20 feet. And it is swirling with like a green, very familiar phosphorescent mist. And every once in a while, you get a glimpse of a figure inside of it, but you can't tell from here what it is. And everyone's just sort of quietly beeping and booping and making notes and
Being sciencey.
being very extraordinarily sciencey. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you say.
Okay, and none of them have noticed us, correct?
Not at this point, no.
Okay.
It's pretty noisy up there with all the machinery and there's, yeah.
All right, guys. What do we
Can
want to do?
What's our approach?
Stealthily take out one by one?
Metal Gear this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
I
Okay.
don't see any cardboard boxes around to...
So I think that
Okay.
maybe one of these full body suits would be good for us to take over if we can.
Probably a good idea.
So
Well,
if-
because if we get that, then we can smash the tube.
Yes, if
Get
we
everyone in
can,
there.
then can I move behind one of them and snap their neck
I'm going
stealthily?
to.
You just want to eat somebody.
I'm not
That's
gonna
all
eat them
that's
yet.
Going on.
I'm going to
You're
flit,
gonna
flit,
eat them.
flit, flit, flit up here.
Okay. The ceiling in this room is probably about, well, it's as high as that central column, so about 20 feet.
Okay.
But the ceiling, the very ceiling is all pipes and
Kinda
hoses and
cramped,
ducts and
All right. Can I
So
stealth?
lots of hiding places.
Can I stealth?
Oh, yeah.
Try to
Oh,
sneak
that's
up on
great.
this 1st
Let's do
guy
that.
with the suit.
you were going to do the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
I was
You
going
wanna
to do
do
the
that
same
first?
thing. What is your stealth?
It's like a team.
Pincer
My
maneuver.
My stealth is 8.
You should go.
Yeah, I also have. I can add a +4 to any skill.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's
Very
right.
Good. Good
So-
for remembering
Why
that.
not use that during
Here,
the
I'll give
key
you
sack?
We were losing that anyway.
One good hit.
All right. So we going for
I
it?
don't need that anymore.
Oh yes, thank you.
So a 9, though, right?
Should
if
I
you're using your
reroll?
+4.
Right.
Okay, so
Or you can re-roll if you want to get outrageously high. But it's going to be
a
enough.
9.
It's enough.
Okay, cool. I'll keep my
All right.
reroll.
So you go
Stealthily.
stealthily up to this dude. He's got his back to you. Everyone else has their back to the stairs. Nobody's really paying attention.
Okay. So just attack.
If you want, yeah. And
Okay. Can I do it quietly?
yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to basically try to do a surprise. You're going to try to surprise him.
Okay.
I get to roll a notice roll to see if I can spot you. If I
Okay.
don't, you I don't get a card, but you are on hold. That means you can go anytime you want. That's how it works.
Would she have the drop at that point?
I suppose she would, yeah. And the
Okay.
drop benefit. again.
+4 to attack and +4 to damage, I think.
Nice.
All right, so let me get scientist man.
So that would be a really good sneak attack if you could do that. Hopefully this isn't
Um,
an innocent scientist.
One other thing too, I put 3 scientist men out there. This guy here, I'm just going to mark him.
can't there be science women?
Well, man is, it's a generic term in this case. So I'm just going to mark him because
He's scienceman.
he's obviously someone different.
Okay.
He's balding, hunched over, looks quite ancient.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for
All right, so we need to do what was I doing again?
notice,
That's
right?
right. So where is it? A D8.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This guy's notice.
Okay, so he succeeds. And there's no, right?
Wait, is that against her stealth roll?
It's just oh wait, that's right.
Yeah,
I think it's opposed. I think it's opposed
I think
against
it
her
is
stealth.
opposed. I think it is opposed. So what was and your roll was a 9. So
Yeah,
it was
she
a
got a
fail.
9.
It was a fail.
Okay, sweet.
So yes, so he is surprised. You get the drop,
Okay.
He does not get dealt in cards.
Cool. Can I attack him
You
with
can
my
attack him.
sword then? Instead of-
Should you or should you not?
Why would I not?
Because you don't want to puncture the crazy suit.
That's true.
That would
Can I
Protect
just
you.
strangle him then? What am I doing?
You can choke him out.
Choke him out.
Yeah, can I try
you
to
have the drop.
Yeah, okay, so I'm getting like a +4 to this
Yeah.
strangling him.
Sure.
Okay, what
I don't think there's a specific skill
what would I
for that.
roll and do we think I'm going to be successful with my bare hands?
So it's +4 to your attack and damage rolls. So.
Against a scientist, probably.
Okay, what would I be rolling
some
and do
of
we
those
think I'm
guys
going to be
work out.
successful?
Well, it's going to be a grapple, right? So.
Is that
No.
opposed
Am I-
fighting?
Could I use my strength or what are we doing?
Sorry.
Probably be.
Discuss amongst yourselves, because we actually have some new grappling.
Oh, there's new
rules.
grappling rules.
And I want to just double check.
Oh.
Is grappling different than fighting?
So in the older version of the Savage World rules, it'd be an opposed fighting check, and then whoever wins that has grappled the other or escaped from a grapple.
Okay.
But if they've changed it,
Well, I think what it is it's actually going to be
With the stealth, does that change?
athletics rolls.
Okay.
you got a D8 athletics, so that's pretty good.
So it's an opposed athletics roll. It causes no damage, but if you win, the foe gets entangled. With a raise, he gets bound.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm rolling my D8 and my wild, right?
Yes,
And
But
then I
you
would get
also
a
have the drop.
+4.
+4. Yeah.
Ugh.
Lucky
Which is
you
good,
had that
because that's an 8
+4.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an 8.
Okay, and then I have to do an opposed athletics on him.
See how athletic these scientists are.
Probably not very. As a matter of fact, he doesn't even have it.
Oop,
So
that's my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I thought my wallet fell out. Oh no, he aced.
he aced. 7 minus 2, so 5.
Okay, so I still
Yes.
Nice.
see him. All right, so I've got him.
But what did you roll?
She got an 8.
And I got a 5.
Yeah.
Thank you, Xenar.
Thank you,
Xenar Faith.
Resub.
Thank you for the resub.
Whoa! Goodness.
It's not not with a raise, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not with
Sorry, guys.
no
New
raise.
rules. We're just trying these out.
Yeah.
So yes, if you win, he's entangled. With a raise, he'd be bound. So entangled, I can't move, and I'm distracted.
Okay.
And distracted
what would
is
the
I
raise
suffer
be
a
here,
minus 2
9?
on all my trade
Yeah.
rolls.
Okay, because
Okay.
it's 4
It's got to be
above.
4 above what he rolled.
Can I?
Got this.
Okay, so was that my attack or am I attacking?
Yeah, that's basically your attack.
Okay.
So if he's entangled, so he can't move and he's distracted.
You could drag
Can
him
I-
out
Can
of
she,
there.
can she drag him out?
Okay, I'm gonna drag him.
Okay.
Okay. So I can drag him as far as I can move, right?
Yep.
I'll just take him back at least.
Well, you
here.
moved up there. So, but I think it was only what?
I think she only moved like a couple
Three,
squares.
so I-
Split
I'll
it,
just
so we can
move
bring
3
you back down. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so
So
I'm
you're
back
gonna
here with
change
you guys.
into the suit and come back in?
Yeah, I mean, while I've got him entangled, can we?
Is it perfectly your size?
Can
Of
we
course
undress
it
him?
is.
Convenient.
Of course it is.
All right, cool. So
So
we're
nice
just,
that it fits
Although
over the
It fits over the-
the tank
It's just
too.
a little bit bulgy in the helmet area.
Is there,
Here's the
is
thing,
there anything
if
we
you-
need to roll to undress him and like? I'm just saying,
Is
like,
that a new skill we have in Flash Gordon?
are we, like-
Aggressive undressing.
Survival.
Xenar Faith,
Nice.
Oh, thank you,
thank you
Xenar
so
Faith.
much. Not for me, actually. You should be thankful. So,
Are we doing
no.
anything, or I'm just changing?
No,
into
you
the
can
suit?
just, you can bring him over there. Maybe you can hold him down.
You're gonna hold him
Make
down.
sure he keeps
Yeah.
his mouth shut.
Cool.
I'll just hold his face.
And you can pull that thing off.
Okay, cool. So I'm in the
And
suit
inside, it's not like a living skeleton or anything. It's just a dude.
Oh, good. Okay, because that would be weird if it was a living skeleton inside.
That would be a
Whole nother ball game.
What does he
now.
look
I'm
like?
glad we clarified.
He's just a Mongolian. He's
Okay.
like ochre-colored skin and
Do
bald.
we want to ask him any questions while we've got him back here and nobody else knows?
Let's just maybe take care of this room.
Yeah.
Do you want to eat him?
No.
I've got him by the face.
After we take care of this room,
Like
I
this,
will
I would
eat
assume.
You know
Yeah.
who's extra delicious? Our big bosses. So I think when we get there,
Yeah, let's get to the.
It's
That
dinner
old
time.
guy looks
A
pretty.
T-sack would
looks
be
pretty tasty.
would be
A
pretty.
T-sack
A
would be
T-sack would be really good to eat.
you know, I'd even go in on a T-sack.
Yeah,
Like
why
that
not?
seems like
It
a
says I eat
delicious
people.
plan.
I'm just saying, guys.
What would you do for a T-sack bar?
Does somebody else want to stealth in there and try to get
Yeah,
another
I'll
scientist
fly up
dude?
and around the edges if I have to.
You can do that.
Do you want to go try to attack? Because
other-
we're still surprising.
Give me a stealth roll,
I'm
though.
pretty strong. I wonder if I could grab him and pick him up and get him out.
Try to if you try to do
you
the same
can.
thing.
I
as
think
me.
there actually isn't there a note in there about how you can lift?
I have I have brawny, or I
Yeah.
have brawny, so I'm super strong.
Yeah, I would say try to
It's the
pretty much
quicker
do the
picker.
exact same thing I just did.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Very
Gonna
good.
spend it. Thank you again. Double XG.
Nice.
That was better.
That's much better. You can re-roll that. A 9. No problem.
We're gonna
Sweet.
Batman Arkham Asylum this whole room of
Completely.
scientists, pick them off one by one.
So
dig
she
this
picked him up?
plan.
Yeah.
So she picked
Got
him
him. I'm gonna bring him outside.
Can she get back here? Does she have
That's the
enough movement?
plan.
Yeah, thank you for the
Oh,
tip. Thank you so much. Much
awesome.
appreciated.
Cool. Is she bringing him all the way
That's
back
the
out?
plan. Is I'm gonna bring him out. So now you're gonna
The
get two
other
guys to
scientists?
hold.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got now two super suits and
And these guys are clueless. They have
Is he
absolutely
holding-
no idea.
Is he holding both of them?
By the face.
You could. I mean, your hand is like the size of
I'm
a
just
head,
covering
you
their
know, it's-
face.
yeah.
So I mean I think the suits will fit you two probably.
Two of us
My
are
wings
going
might be
The
tricky to
suit
get
is
inside.
definitely not going to fit you.
I could wear it as a cape.
Okay.
Your tail would poke out the back.
My tail would poke out of this. I
And
can't
my
wear
wings
this.
aren't
And
gonna
your wings
work.
are,
So
so you're
it's
the only one who could wear it.
Really?
Can you wrap your tail around you like
and
a
even
belt?
so, you've got a big head tank. Now, you can remove that as long as you make sure you get in water sooner than later.
Okay. Yeah, I have a whole day to
Yeah.
get back into water, so I could just put it back on.
Okay, so
Splash. Scientist man.
All right. What's our plan here? We just keep taking them out. So,
right.
I don't know. They're licking the palms of my hands though, and it's
well,
really
we
gross.
think these are the ones that know something and would probably be damaged by the spores, right? Or the whatever the green stuff is. Do we think it'll affect these other sciencey guys? Does it affect bureaucrats?
He just rolled with
Ah.
something crazy. And he rolled a 14.
Roll.
They noticed us.
Uh-oh.
That guy turns around.
We're all down the staircase.
So Joe,
We're down
He
the
notices
staircase,
that
so
the
we-
two guys who were
Okay.
working there are no longer
He
there.
notices that they're gone. Bathroom break. They took a bathroom break.
And he starts calling out names.
What names does he call out?
Zarnu and Teapot.
Can one of us respond and be like,
Which one of you is Teapot?
wait, do we have two back? All right. Okay, so we're just gonna be like, they'll recognize the voice, right? So we can't be like, just use the restroom.
If we muffle our voices through, just say it through your helmet, maybe.
Do you want to use confusion?
Can I? Can I confuse the room?
You could, well, take the burst template. Is that the one that's
No,
that's
confusion's range.
That's just
Range.
yeah. You can confuse
Yeah.
up to a certain
Can-
number.
can you
right?
try- Confuse him?
I can confuse up to words. I can confuse as many people as action points, power points as I can.
He can just spend away.
Yeah,
if
so
he
you have
wants.
3 power points you could spend on
Exactly.
those 3.
And it's smarts times 2, which means my range is 8, and
At
they're,
least just-
they're all well within 8.
At least just
Yeah.
the one, right?
Well, he could try to
Or do you
confuse
want
all
to try to
three.
confuse
I
all
can
three?
confuse all 3, and then we can just go in there and
Are those all
And
separate
smash 'em.
rolls?
Guns a-blazing!
let's eat
Do
one.
it.
He'll
Do
hold
it.
2 more.
By the way, if you get wounded, you can soak it for free.
oh sweet,
Ooh,
cool.
So what's
Thanks.
pretty cool.
Gordon's alive. Thank you for that.
So what do I do
you so
for
much.
what do I do for confusion? I don't remember. I do a smarts roll. Yeah,
You
smarts
roll your psionics.
you have a psionic skill.
Gosh,
It's
I
a
don't
D8 if I
remember this
recall
at
correctly.
all. So yes, a
So
D8.
you're learning a system like on the fly.
I know, you're doing
You
great.
guys are doing awesome.
So I have a 5.
That's a success.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now that I rolled positive with psionics, now I roll.
No, so that was your
Yeah.
roll to activate it. So now they have to make a smarts roll to resist your psionics, and they make it at a -2, I believe.
Yes.
All right. So 2 of them. There it is.
Oh no.
-2, did you
Yeah.
say? So 4.
Okay.
It's a success.
But it's resisting his 5, I think. Isn't
oh,
it
is it
opposed?
opposed? I think
Yeah.
so. No.
Still no.
And now the other guy.
Uh-oh.
This
Uh-oh.
guy.
That's the bald dude.
It's okay. He's old.
It's a 10 minus
2,
2,
so
an 8.
So
yeah.
So
the
he
one guy does not get
resists.
confused.
This dude is resisting. These
Okay.
guys are like,
The colors, Duke.
Okay, so they are shaken.
Yes, I think we can mark them as shaken, yes.
Okay, so they're shaken.
So this guy still hasn't noticed us. He's just not confused.
So now I have six power points left. Just
Okay.
to
Okay.
just
track
bring
of
out
that.
there.
Do you want to does one of us want to try to stealth run up to him and try to grab him or anything?
Do I?
I've got full hands.
Do I still have
You're holding on
things
to
to do? Can I do that?
Yeah,
that
we're
was
not-
your action.
That was my action.
Casting
Great,
that.
you can.
Yeah.
I can. Cool.
Do you have action left?
I mean,
Well, I'd have to
depends on-
deal in at this point, actually. I
Are we
think we're
dealing
now
in?
in action rounds. Everybody sort of did some stealthy fun
Yeah, we're
things.
getting-
so let's
we're
just
getting ready
deal
to-
some cards in here.
Attackage.
Let's do some stuff.
Ooh, a king.
Nice.
What a waste, because I'm just gonna have to hold these guys.
You can just let them go. Bash their heads
Yeah, I'll bash their
together.
heads together and see if I can knock them out.
Tupac. You know.
Xenar and Tupac.
Zarnu and Tifa.
So am I first?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I
King
want
of
to. I want to
Diamonds.
try and bash their skulls together
Okay.
and knock them unconscious.
I don't think. I mean.
Just do
He's a
non-lethal
giant
damage,
with
I
a lot
guess.
of
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah. We'll
Just
do
not
that.
So just fighting roll.
Sure.
Okay. Where is my D10? That's a 9. Do these scientists have really good parries?
They're down.
Oh, no.
Like sounds like two coconuts bashing together.
Go to sleep, Teapot, another guy.
You have a suit on now.
I
right?
do have a suit on.
Cool. Just making sure. Who's next?
So we're like full on going aggressive here.
Or do we want to talk
Yeah.
to him?
BE aggressive.
Being aggressive. Okay, so I'll knock them out, and I'm just gonna stride into the room, right up next to this guy. Hey, don't do anything. We've got you surrounded.
You're just charging in.
Yeah,
Okay.
feeling pretty
But not.
confident.
You're just saying that. We're not doing it as an intimidation roll or anything like that.
No, because
Okay.
I don't want to inflict a retroactive bonus on the action I just
Okay.
did.
But look, I go next. All right. So these two doofuses they're checked out for a bit. Although I think I can try to get rid of their shaking condition. I'll do that first. D8. Is that the dog?
You guys can't hear it, but Harold is having a vivid dream over there.
Sounds like a
It's not even
tauntaun.
as loud as it normally is.
Really?
Oh, really?
It's like he's weed eating.
Quick, everyone, get inside of him. Come on.
I thought Harold smelled bad
gets rid of his
on the
shaking.
outside.
And the other guy gets sort of shaken. So
Uh-oh.
they shake off the effects. But they're still, I mean, it's going to take them around to get back to normal.
Cool.
This guy turns around and he just says, "Please don't hurt me."
I'll consider it.
He is so pale. This guy is so ungodly pale. It looks like he's never seen the light of day.
Are we
Okay.
just
His skin is almost translucent. You can see like the striations of his musculature and like veins in his face.
Okay.
He's just ancient and broken, and he's just a pathetic looking
Okay.
creature.
I feel like if we need to, we can knock out all 3 of the science men. So I feel like, are we just all going in there and questioning them now?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Or we keep everybody out of the room and have our guns trained on the column in case we need to blast it.
Blast the column.
Because I think
I'm the
we're
only
going
one
to
with
be.
a suit on, though, right?
I think he's going to be just fine.
I'm probably fine. I'm pretty sure I'm immune. Now that I'm closer, is there anything in the column that I can see? From
Yes, but I want everybody to make a notice roll. Actually, not everybody, just you.
just oh no. I'm gonna spend my reroll from Xenar Faith there.
Thank you.
Ah, I got
That's
5.
You notice that when he turned around, he had like a clipboard in his hand, and he set it down on a table, and the clipboard has just slid, and there's a red button that's been depressed underneath the clipboard.
Oh no, he pressed a button. Some sort of red button.
Coming.
That's probably bad.
Okay, who's next?
All right, so next in line is 6 of Hearts.
I am going to stand at the ready with my gun trained on the column in case reinforcements arrive. I want to basically ready in action
Okay.
in case reinforcements arrive so I can knock that column out and hopefully knock out some of
So are you staying way back here and doing that? And just
I think
training
so,
them?
yeah.
Waiting
You're
at the
totally
door for
within
them?
range for short range.
Yeah,
That's fine.
just be on the ready for it.
Are you flying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we gonna benefit at all from like attacking the science men, or are we just waiting for other people to show up
I think we're gonna try and get whatever information we can get from
them
this
before
guy.
other people show up?
And if that doesn't go well, then we blast the column and knock them all out and hope that
Possibly kill ourselves in the process.
Hooray!
I am indeed impulsive.
Okay.
I think this is a good plan. We shall
We
Who's
just
next?
blast
You are.
the column
5
and
clubs.
run then?
5 of clubs. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this. Do what?
Do we just blast the column and then run?
Let's see
then?
if we can gather any information. Maybe grab the clipboards or something.
Run up to him.
Up to
Up to
old man science?
Yeah, old man scientist. That's 1, 2, 3. Cool. Okay. And now that I'm up to him, what do I want to do? What do I want to do to him?
I know what Giacomoba would do.
So
Give it a rock.
probably, is there some way that I can like angrily tell him that we know he depressed a button?
You can do intimidation, yeah.
I don't have intimidation.
You could do it untrained though,
Yeah.
so you could do a D4 minus 2 to try it all the same.
But don't you like terrify people?
I
Some other way that you terrify people?
No, you know what? I terrify people, but the only thing that it does is like give
them
me
run
toughness
away.
and make me like not have charisma. That's it. Like
You feed off of their fear?
yeah, apparently I'm just not awesome. I don't know. Just my whole like talking to people thing
Just
is
your
not
general
working.
vibe is not.
3 and 5.
Okay.
And
That'd be a 3.
So 3 is not good enough for
5 minus 2, so 3. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 3 is not good enough. So hold on, wait. So I can't intimidate him, but that was my action, so I'm sitting here.
You can spend a penny if you want and try it again.
Not really. I don't know.
We're almost done.
So is that a yes?
Yeah, spend a penny. Spend a penny.
We can also cliffhanger at this point,
yeah,
just in case we're really feeling it. Sorry. Well,
No, that's worse.
that was worse.
Alright, I guess just don't worry about it.
I don't know.
You can still talk to him though, right?
So yeah, you come striding up to him and tell him
Say-
angrily,
say-
like, "We know you pressed a button, guy."
Yeah. So
So who
don't
did
know.
you call? What does the red button do?
what did the red button do, old man?
He just starts laughing. You shall find out.
I'm generally not liking this. How are you feeling about it?
So now we smash.
You're
Now
going
he's-
now
to
we-
find
can
out.
we-
Surprise,
can you kill him now?
surprise.
You
now we
could
kill
make
him?
an attack against him.
Can I make an attack and an intimidation?
Your intimidation would have been a negative, so that would be
Yeah,
Scott's call.
No.
No, because that's
Can I-
considering
No,
it.
because I'm gonna. Yeah.
Action.
Well, you failed on the intimidation, but I mean, yeah, I'll let you do an attack, but it's going to be at -2,
Damn.
which would have been the same for your other roll, but you failed the other roll.
Can I just? I can murder him. So right. That's
There's
what we're-
always murder.
with
Okay.
a giant board.
Why
It's a
not
role-playing
murder?
game. There's always murder.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now I would
kind of
I
thing would
would
it
send
be?
Exactly.
I send a fighting roll, right?
Yeah.
-2. So I have to use the 8, which is my fight.
You're fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay,
still roll
it's
the
just
wild
-2.
die. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
nice.
that's
Very
nice.
nice.
And a 2. So I have 8
8 hits.
-2.
So it's
So
6.
that's
Still
6.
hits with a raise, but
Yeah.
not with a raise.
So
I'm sorry.
6
He's like a
for a hit.
he's a
albino
husk.
scientist.
He's a
I don't
husk.
know.
So now that I have hit him, correct?
Now you're
Now
doing
I have
damage?
to
You roll
do
your damage.
my damage, which is 8. Can I get that other 8? Borrowed from you. And
No.
no, okay, no wild for this.
No.
8.
8 just does it, so he's shaken.
Ooh, he's a tough,
Thank you.
frail old man.
Tough little bird.
Okay, can I?
It's yours. Yeah, you're up next.
Awesome. So I want to walk up and I'll try attacking then, I guess.
What is wrong with you people?
You're
You
shaking,
pressed a
old
big
man.
red button and
You
laughed
shouldn't
at
have
us.
pressed that button.
You should have.
Red
laugh at us.
candy-like button.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to ask him any more questions before I try to stab him with a sword?
Oh, he's all giggly and weird now.
All right.
Look at him.
Oh, do we notice any writing around the red button?
Maybe that indicates what the button does.
Yeah, maybe.
Press if desired.
Also, question: if I try to intimidate him, will that hinder me attacking him as well?
Yeah, because your intimidate will be at -2, your attack will be at -2.
Okay, so we either get information.
If you
or
do want to look at,
murder.
there actually is a label.
Oh, sweet. Can we notice
Yeah.
a notice roll?
No, you can see it.
Just read it.
Oh,
It
sweet.
just says security.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that's
we
disappointing.
assumed- okay. I'm gonna attack him. Can I attack him with my sword? Then.
Yeah.
All right.
He made
Yeah, I
it
don't-
sound
I
like
don't-
you were
Murder the old
something
man.
weird. Yeah, stab him with a sword.
Cool.
He's
Alright.
just a scientist.
Oh,
Does lab coat have any name on
Okay.
it?
My sword
What's
is.
that?
Does lab coat have a name
Yeah,
on
it says.
So you're gonna make
it
a
says
fighting
Dr.
roll first?
Vinigal Plexus.
Fighting roll.
So
D-
D20,
Not in
D10
the
plus
accent.
your wild.
I
The fact
mean,
that he has
it
a
just says
name
really
makes
good.
me think that he's probably valuable.
But
we
he
should
laughed
kill
at
him.
us. I don't.
Yeah, we should.
He got
murder
so
him.
excited about calling security. Like, why?
Yeah, we should have killed the hobo guy. So I just want to.
Where's your?
We haven't murdered anything yet in this game. I just want to kill
Cave
something.
oboe.
I know. I've been wanting to. I told you I was wanting to
Just
eat one
kill
of these
somebody.
guys.
You scraped him. I'm sure the scent of blood is in the air for
All
the
right.
shark person.
Do I roll for my fight? Do I also roll the wild?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's a
So
5.
Do I want to re-roll since we're?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Of course you do. Oh,
yeah,
I
you
like
aced it.
that.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
You roll a 10.
And 10,
13.
13.
Nice.
So that's a hit with a raise
Okay.
for sure. So you get to roll an extra d6 on your damage.
D6.
You
okay, so
definitely
my
hit him.
damage.
So damage is going to be, that's your sword. So your strength, which is a d8, plus another d8.
Okay.
And then plus an additional d6 because you got a raise on your damage. So here's another
Oh.
d8.
Yeah.
So much possibility.
That is
Murder this old man.
Yeah, damage
He
gets
laughed at
nuts.
us.
There was once an old man standing there. Now there is a
Don't laugh at
fist
me.
Don't jinx
of
me, don't jinx me.
former scientist.
God.
Okay.
Well,
11.
8, 11.
11. Yeah, that
11?
definitely hits.
He's also
with-
already
It hits with a
shaken.
raise, so it turns into a wound, and he gets another wound.
How many wounds can this guy get?
He's a wild card, so he can have
Yeah.
3
Three?
before he gets knocked
He's
out.
shaken with 2 wounds.
Okay.
Oh,
You wanna?
he's considered a villain.
Yeah. Oh. Is he still giggling? Or is he reconsidering his position on giggling now?
I'm actually going to spend a Benny and try to soak that.
Oh no!
Oh.
So it's his vigor roll. So D8.
Why is this frail, see-through scientist so tough?
Oh God. So yeah, just 1 success. So I get rid of 1 wound.
Okay.
Because he bulks up somehow when you stab him.
What do we got there? A Queen of Hearts. You're playing with that. 10 of Hearts. 3 of Hearts. Ace of Spades. And a 2 of Diamonds.
Oh, it's over.
Nice. Do we want to try to question him any more before we're doing
Answer our
pretty well.
questions.
We're gonna kill him. I think. Right.
Is there, if we look around, is there anything else of value in this room?
There are two other scientists.
They're
You know what?
trash.
I'll tell you what. Out of action, everybody give me a notice roll. Because you're in the midst of things.
here's
You're
your-
looking around.
Oh, thank you.
9.
9 is great. 5 is fine.
Ooh, I get to.
Yep. Reroll that. Nice ace. Oh,
Oh,
reroll
nice.
that. That's a 12. Okay, so was that 15?
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a 9 as in, no, I did not make my notice.
Okay. Well, 3 of you spy cabinets with more of those suits in them.
Great.
You also see what appear to be like spray guns, like tanks with sprayers attached to them. In another cabinet, like these are like glass-fronted cabinets, and that's about it. I mean, you see like basically a sprayer and protective suits.
So
Are
let's.
I'm sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, go ahead.
Are these suits? Do they have like? Are there just any respirators, like breathing?
Yeah, there's
apparatus?
respirators as
They
well.
can- okay.
The other thing too is that you notice is now there's like a face up against the glass, and it appears to be a blue-skinned tusk man.
Okay. So, go ahead.
What do we know about blue-skinned tusk people?
Knowledge roll.
They're extremely primitive.
Okay.
Yeah, they're from the jungles of I think Arborea, if I remember right.
Okay, so question, guys. I'm guessing that this is leading up to when security comes in. We're all gonna wear the respirators/suits, and we're just gonna blast them.
Spray them
Yep.
with whatever spray
Give them
stuff
a dose
is
of
there.
their own medicine.
So-
Unless the spray stuff is just like not bad.
Okay.
We just smash
Yeah.
the column and
Okay, so
unleash the spore.
is it worth killing off this giggly scientist before we go put the suits on?
He is apparently super
He's pretty hardy.
beat, so
Yeah.
like maybe we should kill him anyway, or like, incapacitate him.
Since
so
he's already
that-
got a wound, just in case.
Well, because apparently, like I don't know, he might be able to do something bad.
Yeah, I think
Murder
we
him, then
get
go
rid of
grab-
this guy.
Murder him, then go grab the suits and the.
Yeah, let's knock him out. Let's take care of this.
All right, so
All right,
cool. Now we have a plan.
Ace, am I up?
You are definitely up first.
All right, I'm gonna attack him then again. All right, so
I'm noticing the time, so we'll probably have to wrap up. So.
All right.
okay, cool. So that's fighting, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
What
Fighting.
time can we go until?
I don't know.
I mean, as long as you guys are happy playing,
We'll be up all
It's
night.
just the kids at home are getting a little
as long as
sleepy.
the pug is sleeping.
Refill on the coffees then.
Can't sleep, Harold.
You want more coffee?
5 and a 4. All right. Should I reroll?
I think
Five?
so, because I think you need a touch more than that, maybe.
Ooh. 8.
Yeah, that's good.
8 is good.
Accidental rolls count.
So you're just attacking this poor dude now?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Okay.
laughed at us.
Poor dude. He was
was an
he's an
evil
evil
little giggle.
scientist.
Just go ahead and roll damage.
I don't trust any old man that can
it's-
take 2
yeah.
sword stabbings and survive.
All right. So that would
now
just
my
be
damage?
2d8 damage. You didn't get the raise.
Okay. Oh,
6. That's. I don't think that clears his toughness.
Well, no, yeah, it's a wound.
Oh, okay.
It is a wound. Okay.
Whew.
He's not tough. He's Queen of Hearts.
Stab him with a fork. So let's.
Come on, I want to see some blood. We still haven't killed
This is
anything.
what we think about science here on Mongo.
Don't ask
We're going to
questions.
teach you a
Just
lesson that
kill.
it's not cool to do science.
If you do science, you'll die from a plague thing.
Especially if you're old.
And
Yeah.
if you practice science, you'll die from swords.
Yeah.
a 5.
Welcome to Mongo.
Basically, science is fatal.
Are you just murdering old man Harold here? Is that what's going on? Not Harold,
yeah.
sorry.
Harold?
Apologies. No, it's Vitigal Prexis is the name, but you're just attacking him?
5 is not enough.
5 is not enough to attack.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Old oh, it is. Okay.
Are you shooting or stabbing?
Oh, I'm stabbing.
Oh, this poor guy.
I
don't-
He laughed.
We're just all standing
I don't have a
stabbing
gun.
the scientist.
I just don't like him. All right. So
Look at this. We
Can I
don't
borrow a
know
D8?
Horrible.
science, man.
Thank you so much.
Horrible. They're just murdering this.
We're going to see this through.
Don't laugh
8.
at us.
Yeah.
This is gonna ace.
Yeah,
Wait,
so that's
Yeah.
aces-
damage can
damage
ace.
aces. So that's 12 so far, and that's 18.
Nice.
Can
18
we
damage.
please see an incapacitation on this
Yes,
guy?
and that is exactly what happens.
Excellent.
Stuck it, old man.
Let's see. Yeah, he is. I mean, yeah. No, I'm not even gonna try to bother. He's down.
And then I would like to use my pace to move over to one of these science guys.
To one of the other dudes.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one do you want to go to?
Let's go to lefty.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your lefty. And there's nobody. This guy.
This guy.
Yes.
Do you guys want to take these guys out, or should we start getting respirators? Security's gonna be here soon.
Which
your
cavern
turn.
are these
Where
respirators?
are the respirators?
They're just right over here, like in this thing here.
Great.
How's that go?
I'm over here. I'll
So
grab them
on
soon.
my way in, can I swoop up the respirators and then take an attack?
Grabbing is going to be considered an
Count my
action.
turn, okay.
Your attack would be at -2. You still are going to do a fighting roll, but
These guys are probably not as tough
Pretty
as,
squishy.
as Praxis.
I'll do it. I'll give it a shot.
okay. So you grab like a handful of respirators, like
Yeah,
they
I
just
want to
loop
distribute them
up?
to everybody.
I've got a suit on. So
You got
I
a
need
suit
to
on,
grab 3.
so I need to get one to you, and I need to get one to you.
I brought my towels.
So, oh right, you have your towels. Okay.
Is that gonna protect me? Is he gonna
Otherwise, it's just be on your nose.
Okay. So I really only have to get one
Two.
to you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Which
and
I'm
one
gonna
on
be
myself.
For you.
So-
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. So
You can move.
and then
no problem though, right?
Oh, you
Yeah.
go.
do that, scoop them up, and then I'll fire
These two
on.
guys are still
I
with
guess
us.
on the one that he's got.
-2. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this.
I will take that.
That's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah, you know what? I will.
Sounds good.
That still sucked.
That's a miss.
Again?
Yep. Do I want to burn this last one? Yeah, let's do it.
Do
Why
it.
not?
Somebody donate a reroll.
5.
There we go.
But it's -2, so it's a 3.
3, okay?
Yeah.
No.
All right, so does she grab one for herself?
Yeah, you have the
I
respirators.
have the
that's fine.
respirators.
It's just
I
your
contribute
shots
those.
didn't-
My
didn't
shots
succeed.
weren't good.
Do we have the whatever the spray gun things are as well?
Those are pretty hardy.
So
They're
we
over
all-
on the other side of the lab.
Oh, okay, so we all
Really,
need to
I
kinda
think
get over
if
there.
we can just break this thing and turn this thing loose on the room, I think, and get the heck out.
Well, does he look like like he's imprisoned
Yeah.
against his
Yeah.
will?
You can see like he's got manacles on his arms and
Oh, okay.
there's something around his throat. He's chained up.
But guys, I know we all know our stance on science. Generally bad, and I think they're doing bad science on this thing, this Tusk Man. We should free him.
I agree.
We should free him. That is my
I
vow
agree.
to free all of Ming's prisoners.
There you go.
Oh, well, let me put
If
my
you
towel on. And then just hit this tube with my axe. Wait, no one has the respirator. Not everybody has the respirators
I have a
on.
respirator
No,
now, right?
everybody has respirators.
Everyone has the respirators?
Do you have a respirator?
She
Yeah,
gave
I
me
brought
one.
one over.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I would like to towel up and hit the tube with my axe.
Towel the heck up.
Let's see. Well, it's. I'm trying to think. Where do they put the? You know what the toughness is on?
On glass? or
well, it's heavy duty glass. It's
Okay.
like, secure glass.
toughness.
What if it's against a ray gun?
He's gonna smash
plate glass,
it with
like
that.
plate glass window?
Sure. Oh no, it's harder than that. So
Okay.
add a couple points on that.
You want to have it at an armor of +4?
Sure.
Okay. So, since I put my towel on, you want me to be at a -2 attack?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want me to make a fighting roll against it or just roll damage?
Just go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
You have to see if it parries.
So I got a 9.
We'll say it cracks.
Okay. I'm cracking it!
And you see some of the green fog starts to break out, just sort of spray out through the crack.
How does the Tuskman react when we start trying to break the
he jumps
thing
back.
open? Okay.
Yeah, he as much as he can. He's,
But with
he's
like
bound.
a glimmer of hope in his eye?
I'll take your card. And it's mine. And at this very moment, the door at the top of the stairs opens, and in rush an uncountable number of guards. And from behind here, you see Enoch come walking up, and he's laughing away.
Stupid.
You believe me? I
told
can't
you.
believe you believe that I would just turn
Oh,
my
darling,
back.
you don't
and-
want to go in there.
Stupid
You don't
handsome
want to go
Enoch.
in there.
I told you I should have eaten him.
So loads and loads of guards are just pouring in there, all armed, and they're starting to be at the ready on the staircase.
This seems like maybe it would be a good time to flip for a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh.
But here's the thing:
Okay.
do we end it with the cliffhanger?
Well, is that an option in Flash Gordon? You can end the session on a cliffhanger,
Well, it's an option
right?
for tonight's game.
Okay. But is it ordinarily an option in Flash Gordon? Do you end a session on a cliffhanger?
Certainly, you could. Yeah.
Well, what would it look like if we were to do that? If folks at home were wanting to know what that would look like?
Well, we could, if you guys wanted to flip the.
Do you guys want to
Yeah.
flip it on a
I want to
cliffhanger?
see what this does.
Yeah, let's see what a cliffhanger does, and then let's finish this off.
All right. So you would flip this,
Okay.
and these would be your options.
Flash.
You could be captured.
Okay.
You can do out of the frying pan and into the fire, and then in this case, I would add something completely different.
Okay.
Reinforcements, but there's already a slew of them, so we would probably ignore that one. Perilous portal. A new path opens somewhere. The current opposition is left behind, but all new adventures and dangers await. You escape.
Okay.
In a crazy, crazy manner. We would come up with something really, really suitably goofy.
Okay.
Environmental hazard. The place explodes. Probably what would happen in that case was the glass tank would break and
That's
fill the
actually not a bad
room
idea.
with green cloud.
Okay.
Do we
giving you
notice
a
that
means
they?
of escape,
Do we
which
notice that they have respirators?
That's what we were doing.
No, they do not.
That's what
So
that
we
was
can
the
just
plan.
do an explosion.
we're
So
doing,
we
yeah.
we would do that. So environmental hazard.
Already
Okay.
in the works.
At that very moment, the glass shatters. The entire room just bursts into a green haze,
Okay.
giving you guys total cover. You hear coughing and hacking. You hear people sneezing, and you can
Can we try to free them?
Withdraw.
Free
Enoch
the
does
guy?
not look so handsome with the green thing on his
You
face.
are absolutely obligated to get this guy out.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Blind seer, thank you very
Blind
much.
Seer,
Thank you.
our
you so
late night
much.
visitor.
Hanging out with us at 11
Okay,
o'clock.
I would like to. Is he chained?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's chained? Okay, I would like to break his chains.
Okay, we'll just do a strength roll.
Okay.
It's
8.
And
Are we out of initiative for this?
yeah,
Can I
because it's just such
assist
a
him
total distraction.
with his chain breaking?
Yeah, you can step up on in there with your towel.
What is
Okay.
what is a chain's strength here?
Probably pretty good, but
Yeah.
let's try it.
Let's get some good strength roll.
Well, I'm not helping. You know what? I got
Should
one
we
last
roll?
Benny. Here we go. Let's
Do
do it.
it.
Let's do it.
That's better.
Nice.
Is that should I be better?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
17.
I'm not gonna
It's
be
good.
No, you don't even have to. Snap. The chains break.
I'll help.
And this tusk man kind of collapses. He looks all weakened. He's completely surrounded, and obviously has been breathing this chemical for a long time. No effect. There's
Okay.
no lattice on his face or anything like that.
So
But he's very weak.
Do we have to carry him out?
It seems like he
He
might be
has
able to
to
get off
carry
on
him.
his. He might be able to kind of get back up on his feet and follow you.
So we
guys
all
out,
just leave him?
if you wish.
I'll
Right
try
now
and
you are undercover of this haze, so you are safe to go.
let's
extract.
kind of help him out, probably.
I'm gonna charge a path through the distracted, blinded
out.
people to like follow me, and I'll juggernaut
Do
through.
we still have the spray paint can from when we were spraying the name on the
Oh,
on the
absolutely.
thing? I'm gonna spray graffiti on the wall. No mercy for Ming.
Oh, beautiful.
Um,
I would
can-
give you a Benny for that.
Thank you.
Can we grab Enoch on the way out? I know that we can't see, but we knew where he was.
He was just right in the entrance.
Yeah, can we just like grab him?
You
want
want to eat him.
He is less handsome with the green, the vermilion.
When you rush up there, you trip over him. He's laying on the ground, and he's got this lattice sort of.
Yeah,
on his
he's
And
less
I-
attractive.
Grab and take him.
You're probably.
You can eat him anyway.
I am going to enjoy this.
Pretty sure he's turned.
I don't think you should eat him.
I do not
I'm
think
guessing
he
that
will.
he's not smart enough to be affected that much by
No, he's-
viridian
he's
blue.
dead.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Everyone give me a common knowledge roll, actually. Just a smarts roll real quick.
What is my knowledge? Hold on, I
It's
keep
your
forgetting.
smarts.
D4.
4.
No.
6,
Nope.
2, 8.
8? No?
4.
A 4. So the two of you, you failed though, right?
2. Yeah.
Before you run out, you're like, you know, we were supposed to get information on this mission. Maybe we should grab like a notebook or a clipboard or something like that.
Cool. So on the way out, we grabbed that
The
clipboard that
you
was
used
in
to
front
smash
of
the
the
button.
guy.
Perfect. Yep. You lift it off. And,
Are we
you-
all just
you
running
snag out.
now?
Right. Our
Oh,
objective.
getting out. We're just getting out now, right?
Yes, you are.
Wait, our objective wasn't to murder everybody?
And the green smoke is starting to pour out into the tunnel behind you.
Maybe it'll actually kill the T-sack.
Probably not, though. Let's keep running.
I would not count on it.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, it's clear sailing from here on in. If you stick to the wall through T-Sac's chamber, you don't run into him.
Yes.
But you do run it. Well, as you run out, you do run over the skeleton of another T-Sac. So, the one that Flash and Flynn killed.
Aww.
Easter egg.
And yeah, and you manage to get out, and you either have a black ship awaiting you there, or your own.
Well,
We should probably take our own because we smashed
smashed
the crap out of the black ship.
That's right. And you jump into your ship.
I'm
and
glad
you
it
can-
was not our only means of escape.
Yeah.
And you have this Tuskman dude who's so thankful, especially to you for some reason. He's really, really bound to you.
Can they speak? Like, can they communicate with?
Yeah, it's very primitive speak.
So maybe we can get a little bit of information from this guy too.
Just curious, did I take Enoch?
Yeah, you grabbed him and dragged him out.
Yes,
You've got a
and
corpse.
is he viridian?
Yeah, he's got a viridian web across his
All right.
face, so.
Well, I have his corpse.
All right, gang, let's go.
So as a quick epilogue, the experiment obviously was that it would only affect people of higher brain function, which means Enoch was actually smarter than he looked. And anyone else of a primitive mind was not susceptible to this stuff. That's what they kept the Tuskman in there to do experiments on him. The idea would be we can just spray it over cities, palaces, whatever. All the smarties drop dead. All the primitives,
Sheeple.
the sheeples, will just bow down to Ming the Merciless, and he'll just step on in and take over.
But apparently you can also resist it if you're just tough and cool enough, too.
You guys all
Have a
had.
towel.
Or if you have a towel. I mean,
Yeah.
That's all in there. That's all.
Again, always know where your towel is.
It's a particulate thing, so it would be caught by your towel.
Okay, cool.
You're good, man. And
If
that's
it's a
it.
particular thing, then I can eat Enoch.
The epilogue to the epilogue just is a shot of the lizard man consuming the poor dead guy.
He finally gets to eat
Finally got to
somebody.
eat someone.
And like the door in the back of the rocket opens up and you peek in and you're like, hey, never mind, I'll leave you.
Sorry.
I was gonna tell you dinner was ready.
Oh yeah, looks like you're on. Yeah.
Oh, lizard.
How do you like your steak, raw? Yeah,
Seinfeld theme.
All right, that's it. Flash. You saved every one of us. All right, that's
Except for
it.
that scientist we stabbed.
We
He's
murdered
dead.
it.
You murdered a few scientists, man, and yeah.
Just one.
Well, you know, there's Flash,
Oh, we
and then
killed
there's the B team. Then that's us, scientist stabbers.
When you need your scientist stabbed, you know who to call.
All right,
We
well,
killed one
we killed
person
one.
just ruthlessly.
And then everybody else was just from the explosion.
Anyway, that is it. Just a quick little one-shot, little Flash Gordon excitement. So again, thank you guys for playing.
Thank
Thanks
you,
everybody
Scott.
at
Thank you
home
guys
for
for hanging
watching
out.
and
Yeah.
hanging out with us and
you
for
guys.
donating and supporting us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Much appreciated. And if you want to find out more about the Flash Gordon Savage World of Flash Gordon role-playing game, you can just go to peginc.com, which is Pinnacle Entertainment Group's website. And hope to see you guys again sometime.
You should check it out. He worked really hard on this.
2
So,
years of my life.
yeah, check it out.
Awesome.
Take care. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.